We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry, for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey pray, now true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night. Because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began, not to neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
3.9.
Truth me get radio.
3.9. Radio True Media. Radio True Media.
This is Truth Radio, 103.9 FM. We empower the nation.
Mina Yusuf Jallo, the Cow Footprints, and you they listen to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM live from Freetown. Natu de las.
Well, me fancy them anyway for do what you say no more. Hallelujah.
Truth Media.
Truth
Media.
India.
Truth. Yes, you. Truth Media. Join and Truth Media.
Truth Media.
Say unale we dey watch Truth Media.
Me watch.
Unale we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen June.
Listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to so media.
No, Truth. You don't have the Truth there.
Okay, Truth.
Unale we dey listen to Truth Media.
Now listen to Media.
Truth Media.
Media. Very no bad. Now, sir, anybody, Salomon, yeah, they live or they poo them for do any business for do some. Yeah, they live in the office, they no bad. Any business for do some, and they backside for us for make any students them. Anyway, for make or the confusion or the education, anybody for learner, anybody for prepare, any song if for the anybody.
Ayo, nyabone se wo matonya ye pe gbo ela we. Tonya ye pe gbo ela ngatu aya gbo ngeza wa to mi na ni FM we. Tonya ye pe gbo ela mi ngatu aya gbo ngeza wa to mi na ni FM. Tamianga tu atonya ye pe gwo ela we. Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma. Tonya ye le mi amome. Ya bone jagbe nya le geja ti anya le dwe mi do onya gongo lo tonya ye pe gwo ela we. Mi atanu isi vena. Na bolo abo mi do eva. Anya buda je pe gburu abo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gwo ela. Amiaga tole apapa goti taloba pepe nebe da penegbe nugo ma o aye gbogbe chawa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede bede amukeni mo ya de skini mo ni da keza keza me e bi lo to me gbo ayo nyabone se wo matonya ye pe gbo ela we. Tonya ye pe gbo ela ngatu aya gbo ngeza wa to mi na ni FM we. Tonya ye pe gbo ela mi ngatu aya gbo ngeza wa to mi na ni FM. Tamianga tu atonya ye pe gwo ela we. Anya buda tonya ye mi aloma. Tonya ye le mi amome. Ya bone jagbe nya le geja ti anya le dwe mi do onya gongo lo tonya ye pe gwo ela we. Mi atanu isi vena. Na bolo abo mi do eva. Anya buda je pe gburu abo mi wa bi do tonya ye pe gwo ela. Amiaga tole apapa goti taloba pepe nebe da penegbe nugo ma o aye gbogbe chawa to mi na ni FM ne ma ya mi abede bede amukeni mo ya de skini mo ni da keza me e bi lo to me gbo Tamianga pinga e
Sierra Leone is a beautiful country. It's beautiful people.
Beautiful country with beautiful people. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. Yeah, start the morning with coffee. And I want to thank God for life. Thank all of you who've joined us this morning for starting the morning. It's 6:39, very early in the morning. Thank God for life. Thank God that we there. We able to come here and come do the people's work. It's a blessing for always sleep and wake. And for be grateful and thankful. You know, not to you blessing, not to you sappy, not to you magic. They make you go. Remember, imagine you sleep, then you wake. Take care of yourself, and you get a lot of people who couldn't wake up this morning. Either they're sick or they just can't wake up. The time is done. But we are here. We are grateful and thankful for life, and thankful for our lives and too that are able to start the morning with we. Wherever you did and whatever you did do, welcome. If you did watch we on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, thanks for joining us this morning. If you listen to we on radio, on FM 103.9, our partner radio stations them across the country, we want to say thanks for joining us and thanks to our colleagues in the regions for linking this program every other weekday morning. You know, if you didn't have your soul, you didn't have keke, you didn't have bike, you did drive for go walk, I want to say special regards to me man, Alaji Dauda Musa Bangura. You know, I want to say very good morning to you. You know, and I say that morning you can drive the picking go school, and you guys listen to us. Thanks, and most parents, you know, I can meet speaking them. And then paying them, say uncle with the bell. But good morning and thanks for joining us. If you ready to begin for go school or you get yourself ready on your way to job, you didn't have your soul already. You didn't have put a keke man them, you know. I was a very good morning to that, especially the discipline one them, the one they would try for do right and avoid waiting wrong, you know. Thanks for joining us every other weekday morning. Maybe hopefully things will get better, you know, we young people and will get very decent and dignified jobs. Good morning and welcome. Somebody warned me yesterday, say, you know, they talk about which man. Interesting. So, you know, you talk about which man. So, I go, which you? I say, wow, yeah. Say, well, we will have a case to God now if possible the which way, but no, I know it is something I don't believe in, and I don't think anyone should be subjected to the level of humility and disgrace where them people and they go through. And I'm still shocked and surprised that law enforcement agencies, them local authorities, then are them placed and they not weighing on them people and they, because imagine the stigma where they don't left them families then they with. Imagine the stigma where they don't left them woman then they with them pull on the sun, middle field, say then the witch. Imagine how that community they go, they watch them now. You know, if now people will be they do small business sometimes nobody no go buy today again. Then people then go isolate them. You know, that is the wrong part of them thing and they. It's dehumanizing, it's disgraceful, it's shameful, and people shouldn't be engaging in it. At this age and time, you can just take your phone and check You can use AI. Say AI, please tell me why fish no they come na Mama Beach. AI go explain to you every. I meet up with Obime, with meet up na Masjid, one of them there. So the World Bank gets a project. They're trying to see how then they get AI. They talk Creole. If you do a prompt in Creole, AI go answer you in Creole. They're working on that. They're working on that presently. Well, yeah, it was a conversation we had, but I know they're working on it. So it's making the world easy for you. Than you go pull post in Kabbalah, carry it. I see the other day somebody share a video. He say this medicine man they Waterloo, it make you gently. He get leaf where they put the leaf. I like not put on our water safe. The leaf they boil. It boil for himself. They say if you come, you get money, you give medicine, it make you gentle. And I say, brah, you no go start with this man. This man no go start with you first. Let you make you as an example. Let you be rich person. Then you show and tell now. Say me now so I've been there. This man as well don't change me life. Work hard, man. Work hard. Then they don't work. They don't work at all. People then just they fleece una. Then just say it's una money and lie una. I hope we go get the consciousness and awareness. And as part of them program, they are back with the try to give people them awareness. Somebody share some information with me about some then call them QNet also. And say then they take people and carry them go. The name don't they come up a lot about this human trafficking thing, It don't come, they come up every other time. I think I've been on get Albert now. There is this other agency, and I forget the name, yes. But we get for try for see how we get public awareness messages them. We for they put out frequently. So because I've been to talk about this Waterloo thing yesterday, somebody draw me attention to that. He said them plenty in that Waterloo ending. Say then get some place in, I didn't can go camp people them first. Then they say then they teach them what you get for go do the different job them, And now them people and then they use for life by other people them say then don't travel, they then send money. And then go live and then people already oversee, they take money now them parents there. We really need for I've been on talk to the chief immigration officer now and in counterpart from Liberia. I remember Liberia then crack down and then people and then save some Sierra Leoneans and stuff. I know they've been doing it here as well. I remember some time ago police made some raids now Waterloo, Calba town, they arrest people but people are desperate for travel, man. People are so desperate. You could get somebody to you say I get $2,000, I get $3,000. I want to spend them for travel for go. Man, for travel go overseas, if not a temple one you go, we're very dangerous. You definitely need for get passports, you need for go to an embassy, you need for get program for go. Either you're going to for go learn or you attending a conference or you get an invitation. But for let somebody tell you say come meet me, I go begin ID, you take your passport now you want. Where's person why people travel? They take you, go keep you inside also. They tell you they carry you go to the embassy, you say until you go do fingerprint or interview for travel. Young people them, if you they listen to me this morning, parents them, if they listen to me, if you picking and cancel and say they want travel and get program, now so then they call them program. Please, wanna be very careful. There are a lot of stories. When I see the story recently from Gambia, where our Aliyu report, young ladies them. The other way, they tell you pay up to 2,000 United States dollars. That is, isn't that not to 40 million, close to 40 million? Imagine the money that they go waste. Money where you go to hustle for say you don't keep. You picking come. It tell you say I want travel. I don't get program, somebody don't call me, don't go. And they can't already world right now, safe. Overseas, people every day they could tell you. It's not that as it used to be. Country then they close down on them borders. Then they harass foreign nationals, them way they Canadian country. We only see what's in the happen with the US, even the UK, and side in Europe. It's tough. So if you picking can meet you, say get program, or you self see don't hire somebody there, so on side they snap it, they send you say get program. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. No waste that money they pa fake program and lie program. Find way and double check and double check. For travel, not a bad thing if you get the opportunity. But that one way somebody go suffer you, go camp you on side, then look we brother the way they Cambodia, man. For come back na trouble. For come out Cambodia, come back na problem. So be careful, be safe out there. There are many tools you can use to check online. Check. Most of them embassy, them foreign missions, them get Facebook, then get presence online. You can check, you can send message or call, you can check with other people them way get experience. We don't travel, you can ask them. It better than you go waste money where you go to hustle for, money where your parents and go to hustle for. I don't hear stories of people who they sell property, sell house, sell land, just for travel no more. And we then go, it come up bad pande. You know? Good morning once more and welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning. Let's start the devotion with prayer. We pray for ourselves, for consciousness and awareness. Let God make we better people. We pray for our country. We pray that God make this place a better place. But we pray that we serve the people and get the understanding and awareness and consciousness that we all get a role for play for make this place a better place. We all can play our own part in whatever capacity you're there, whether you're in public service, you're in the private sector, in the civic space, you're not a tire-based chairman, you're not a cheerleader in a market. You can do a good thing for change this country. Let us pray. Join us in prayers this morning. Sadly, you know, one of my Monday way I can say my Monday na lonely, right? I understand say one pan and die. But they say die na funkia ba, or so then we don't move go funkia. But there was one there, you know, I remember some time ago I tell and say, and I lead them. And I was telling him, man, this one's your life, you need to move away from this. So I had a plan. I told him, I want to let you begin sell tissue at this place. Instead of you they run Ben Motokaden and they give small thing. Let we invest in business, you begin sell tissue. It was tough, you know, it was tough. Them boys and their lives, everything taken away from them. It's tough. Sadly, I understand, say, he passed away. May his soul rest in peace. Now, one part me man there, we've been there lonely, but they don't go Funkia Junction now. It's sad. But let us pray. Lord, pray for ourselves and pray for this country. Pray that God make we better people. Join us in prayers this morning.
اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم ربنا من أراد بنا وبالمسلمين وبالإسلام وبهذه الدولة ودول أخرى إسلامية كان أو أفريقية سوءا فشغله في نفسه يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إسرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
And so that they gonna heaven one for tell you thank you for this great day and opportunity. Again, one for appreciate you for your goodness and faithfulness towards with nation Sierra Leone. Father, we pray for the leadership in this nation. We ask that you continue to give the wisdom, the knowledge, understanding, oh God, to we leaders them so that they will do the right thing for we as Sierra Leoneans inside Jesus' name. Father, we commit the economy of Sierra Leone into your hands. We ask for your divine intervention. We ask as from this moment henceforth, Papa, let the economy of Sierra Leone begin for experience growth in the name of Jesus. Everlasting Father, commit Sierra Leone, commit the people of Sierra Leone into your hands. We ask for peace. We pray for unity and oneness, O God, among we as Sierra Leoneans inside Jesus' name. We pray that your fear and your love continue to reign in our hearts. Thank you, Father. We bless you. Commit this program into your hands. In the name of God the Father, the Son, and the blessed Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Have a wonderful day.
We done the cry for so long. Papa, do ya we done the pray so today. The time don't come for make you answer. Retire for past be and do. Papa, do ya sorry for it? Because we sense a nonsense if we not get you presence. And if we been get drunk, we for don't fet for we self. But we not able, now you capable for pull we bandis kulala. You begin and the press. Do ya we need the pen for dog? We done the kite. Do ya just make the rain for dog? Can help we laugh, so we go rise. Let we not suffer for the one them. Where they dwell the country with their hand. We leaders them, please guide them. Make them do good things from make we stand. For the land where we love, we sweet alone. Oh, we they pray for salute. One talk, then they watch we by the eye. Papa, do ya pull whip and shame?
Indeed, Papa, do ya pull whip and shame? Oh, one talk, then they watch we by the eye. Well, that will happen. They will definitely watch. People will have their say. People will have their opinion. But the true nine, they always last. You know, they say, tell friend true, not the poor friend. That true way you know say go save you paddy, not afraid for tell them. Especially at an age and time like this where nations and they move forward, countries them they fight for address their own internal problem them. Everybody they look inwardly. Everybody, every country right now, everybody selfish. Everybody wants how do they manage their own little resources for their own people. And we always see the UK government, now one of the government that will be support the free healthcare initiative. They don't pull out. They're not giving money again for that. Then be help for buy medicine. They're not anymore. USAID not there again. USAID been they get a lot of money for different projects them. They're not there again. So everybody they look inwardly now. Everybody is becoming selfish. And how do we as well as a nation ensure that the little level they get, the small level they get, it benefits we all, it not benefits individuals them? How do we ensure that? How do our members of parliament ensure, say, like the agreement they will be in the talk yesterday with Andrew and Prof. Macomac Hill, Prof. Fredlin, about agreements them where they go na parliament, where we sign for we mining? How do we ensure that the agreement, then they stand the test of time and benefits not only community suicide mining then they happen, but benefits we all. We able to invest them in things that we able to say, okay, with what they get from the mining, we don't invest them in health care, we don't add roads them, we're able to pay for we electricity, we're able to pay debts they will get. That is what countries are doing now. It's not about showmanship, it's not about it's action, it's solving problem. That is why people vote for government. That is why people give power to people. Not so much about complain about the same thing, same problem. We all sabi salon problem. Like we been talk yesterday, the manifesto, they don't need for write new one safe. Now copy and paste no more. It's the same problem, salon problem for the past almost 20 years now when they practice as a journalist. It's the same issues. It's the same revolving issues we've been discussing. It's the same. Not to, we not get, now until recently we begin get conversation about building Lunge Bridge, or well, let me say Kabase have been talking about. Now until recently under the new direction, it come, there was presentation at State House, investor then come, then pay for bid documents and all that. And cable car. Now, until recently, we begin to talk about them thing and deal. But the problem has been electricity, water, it has been affordable housing, employment, it has been public transportation. Check the work of fine buses. The Iron Project, man. God, anyway. We have people who don't get opportunity for do plenty things right. But sometimes, people in selfish reasons them. And I can say, I have said it here, there are a lot of good people who work in public service. A lot of them. A lot of people who don't sacrifice their time, their life. Then they work in a public service and they sacrifice their time. And they work, then they serve this nation. And I mean saying everybody within a work in a public service battle, or everybody when a minister or everybody when a politician battle. But we get bad people there. We need to accept that and agree to that. We get them. Wallahi, we get them. And we problem them. They're not new. We all sabi them. Now make we the people of forget a common ground. If somebody they can't campaign to you now, they can't tell you say na me a wallow na give me this. Ask them ba. But we don't get what a problem na this community how many years. Waiting you plan for solve them. How you the solve them? We don't get road problem na this community. How you the help we for solve them? How you the help we for make waiting you plan? So lofty promises? No. We picking and the graduates and they come out college and don't get job. They're wasted. Wasted, man. How many young people they come out college, not get job? How many young people they loaf around? It's our workforce. Now workforce na indi pan bike riding so. Now workforce na indi pan keke so. Now workforce na indi pan kush, na indi pan drugs, clean salon. That the workforce of a society. Now the workforce Sunday. And if the people them way forget job, way for able to run the economy, they don't have it. The money not they evolve. If now a person get now they buy. If you don't get, you don't buy. And we for be intentional for address them problem, then they without promises them. With the people, we should have a common ground and be tired with promises. We problem they're not new. We all sabi them now. How do we become intentional for address them? Election they come so if we go by the amendment bill in proposal of November 2028 for election, we are less than 2 years to elections. Go the count, go the think. Less than 2 years. The party then sabi rush way, then go wait stay near election and get flag bearer them. Then begin rush winner. Una for sing and dance and turn up on them. They get conversation about the issues themselves. Now for rush and go vote. Come up and down deep and confusion back. We're not able to get a common ground as a people on waiting a we own plan, waiting a we own manifesto, waiting we want them politicians they are solved for we. We will come back, who can begin complain. If we miss this time, if we miss this opportunity that we have for engage and make we politicians they understand, say, no, we're tired with the same politics, same issues. Wallahi, we don't miss them. Well, we own generation, we don't miss them. Pass them Gen Z, they all. Then say we can and try. But if we don't build foundation on having serious public discourse on how we want this country for day, you go still the girl at 5 gallon and you motoka them for go fen water. You'll still go to stay and forget public transport, affordable housing. Still go to complain about jobs. Because if you not make the people the way one lead country, not to play platino. If you begin see kalo people and they come out, you begin run behind them, you don't get serious question for ask them. We then say go sit down and say, no, them people they don't get awareness, so we need for careful with what they can't tell them. Not the same. If they pull clothes, you turn out by the same clothes. You just they change no more. Or you wear the same clothes. Nothing not the change. Let's take the anthem and pledge this morning. When we come back, we got some stories and for one. Today we're going to talk to the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Demby, on the Ebola outbreak and with preparedness, and as well generally on the health sector. Some of you recently then signed some funding for complete some tertiary hospitals. We can talk about that in the program. And we also get for look at the Leone Bar Association, the postponement of the annual general meeting, the AGM way for happen this week. We can talk about that also in the program. Continue for stay with we. We'll take the anthem and pledge and come back shortly.
Highly exalt thee when of that fleet. Great is the love we have for thee. Family united, ever we stand, singing like great old native land. We raise up hearts and our voices on high, that hills and the valleys we echo our cry. Blessing and peace be ever thy home, land that we love and Sierra Leone. I pledge my loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve faithfully at all times. I promise to defender, honor and good name always for our unity, peace, freedom and prosperity. And put our interests above all else. So help me God. So help me God.
Respect to all Massive and crew. It's been a long time you've been away from home. That's why me come back. The way me sing things like one, me bring you these conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari.
Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make it settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. If they all a thief, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Sorry, say na sana, self say na sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, now we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character. And the cap side life, now we dey live so. Salon de poil, then just dey pan sorry. Things are go bad, who not dey pan story. Fake promise. promises and philosophy, yeah. Say we don't tire with these Boku stories. Bring us the rice cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad, things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life, and we dey live so. If they are latif, that now we go believe. It's the wrong side life, and we dey live so. Sorry, sana, self say not sorry. It's the wrong side life, and we dey live so. Who say a rata, would I get his character? The capside life, and we dey live so. Salon de poel, then just the pansol.
Yes, sire. See, I'm conscious of the fact that respect to all massive and crew. It's been a long time, me been away from home. That's why me come back, the way me sing things I go and me bring you these conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari.
Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they are a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make it settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more. Thief man, they are a thief now, this is them batter. Salon they go behind, who that now we go believe. Oh, this na wrong side life, and we dey live so. If they are latif, who that now we go believe. This na wrong side life, and we dey live so. Sorry, sana, self say not sorry. Oh, this na wrong side life, and we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character? The capside life, and we dey live so. Salon de poel, then just the pansol. Things are go bad, who not depend story. Fake promises and philosophy, yeah. Say we don't tire with these Boku stories. Bring us the rice cause the people hungry, yeah. Things are go bad, things are go bad, things are go bad in a me beautiful nation. What a one. Man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious, man them feel conscious and stand for the right. Is your right? Oh, it's the wrong side life, and we dey live so. If they are latif, who that now we go believe. It's the wrong side life, and we dey live so. Sorry, sana, self say not sorry. It's the wrong side life, and we dey live so. Who say a rata, who that get his character? The capside life, and we dey live so. Salon de poel, then just the pansol.
Yes, sire. See, I'm conscious. Respect to all massive and crew. It's been a long time, me been away from home. That's why me come back, the way me sing things I go and me bring
Alongside live we dey live so. Many thanks to me man Koskobi. Hopefully I can get Koskobi this week. Possibly on Friday. He's got a new song where he do with one of the artists the artists from the Caribbean. We've been come for the One Nation Festival. And it's a new song, a nice song. Hopefully I ever talk to Koskobi. Alongside live, so we say na sana so we muda na you for believe, you know, muda na you for believe. For ask question. Power belongs to the people. Power belongs to you. They watch the people who want to be president, eh? You see them, eh? President business also picking Oko for one country. Imagine the parents now home no more. You know, be parents no more. Or for take care of yourself no more. Instead of saying you have 8 million people, you know, under you for watch them well-being and everything. Also picking business so if you begin ask question now, why this come away you and can be president? So why this? Waiting you don't do, waiting are you plan? Should be asking question. Man want be cancel on your community as well. So because man begin donates to you, you know. I got me man say come on US, you know, it can. I don't say come on at the community, so you can't still they begin donate. So when they begin tell them, brah, na for think for one for MPO. Na say no diabe. Say na zona make kwa we other man can sit on a free tongue. Na say let be MP we go for symbol and no can. Man spend all the money sit on free tongue. You know, we the people we for able to identify even within we safe. Person no need for be rich person. If now somebody will get empathy, compassion, somebody will want serve, somebody will get track record of serving in community, even within little, even with mobilizing people. Pass you get money for can give now. Because if you begin give una money, now financing your campaign, so you get for take that money they back. But somebody we don't deal with una, we with nothing they serve. You know they go no side. They there with una. You know, now service. Before able to identify them people and they. Sometimes we are the problem. We self. Now we don't monetize politics so much that the people who the campaign and now they see and say na investment. Like go. If I want 2 terms na parliament, I don't get benefits so I they want. If I want 1 term, if I get one off benefit, you don't know. Go do other business. You know. Anyways, let's take some stories then. You know, yesterday we play some videos. We can't play that video back about the alleged Bundo, but let's take this first story. The Sierra Leone Football Association don't announce the coach, the caretaker coach John Kista don't announce the Leone squad for friendly matches versus Liberia. They go play this weekend na Southern Arena. On Saturday, then I think the following weekend is in Liberia at the SKD Stadium. So it don't name in squad. We include some home base and foreign base as well. And yeah, so hopefully we go watch Leone Stars play the friendly na Bo. But don't forget the 20th as well. You know, the FA Cup, the Orange FA Cup final get for play na Southern Arena. Usai Eastern Lions, my own team, they play against mighty Blackpool na the Orange FA Cup finals, you know. So hopefully they go win that cup there on a Saturday. Then we match come back. We celebrate Camp Freetown with the trophy. The Orange FA Cup final. It happened on the 20th of June 2026, 6 p.m. at the Southern Arena na Bo City. Another story, the Sierra Leone Bar Association don't pull a notice, then don't postpone the annual general meeting, aside them for being voted for a new executive. They don't postpone them, then say to a further date where they go communicate. Some of the reason that we then put is then because of logistical and other challenges beyond the control of the directors. So the directors, they apologize for any inconvenience and then say the treasurer, where some members and be defend, go now use this time for verified payment and reconcile with the bank for final determination of the one they way eligible, we qualify, when a fully paid up member them for participating in the election. But one of the aspirants them, Martina Bendu Benda, who have been interviewed now, when are the presidential aspirant for the bar presidency, don't pull a statement as well. They say, I've taken note of the general notice issued by the Sierra Leone Bar Association postponing the annual general meeting and elections previously scheduled for 5th and 6th June 2026, while the executive has attributed the postponements to logistical and other challenges beyond the control of the directors. Members are entitled to seek clarification regarding the circumstances that necessitated such a decision. And at the end of in press release, to say transparency requires that the rules governing participation be clearly stated before they are enforced. Members should not be left to speculate about the standards that will ultimately determine their eligibility to vote in the affairs of their own association. The postponement of the annual general meeting presents an opportunity for the executive to restore confidence in the process by providing clarity regarding payment verification, and the steps that will be taken to ensure that no member is unfairly excluded from participation. Hopefully, we'll ever talk to the public relations officer of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, Alfred Commander, on the postponement of the AGM and subsequently the Bar Association election. I can say, you know, a message from me lawyer party yesterday at the tell I say, bra, una don't get that constitutional interpretation problem. You know, hopefully the Sierra Leone Bar Association could learn from this and then can resolve this situation, because it keeps coming up. For me, I truly don't understand why legal people and we were not to lawyer them. I always they give Sludge as an example. You know, we set up a system who say nobody know the member for disenfranchise myself. The wildest thing, nobody know the member for manipulate election as Sludge, because it poses a system then there is no way you can do that, because there is an electoral body where they conduct election. Months before election, then go don't do nomination, don't announce who that then they nominate. If you get petition, you will go and petition the names of them people and they, if you get concerned. All them processes then they will don't put them in place. You they pay, you get your sleep, you can send them to the admin. The treasurer with Sludge treasurer no need for the Sludge office for them give me receipts after my payment na bank. Now we they pay online safe, we they pay through money me. A system where they use free money, orange money, and all the even you card, your bank card, they use them. So the system so seamless. I can there pay, then send me as I pay, they generate receipt. I can send that receipt to the treasurer and Tikadi we all sabiam. Everybody in person. We can just send them to them and they verify. Then they give receipts, and at the end of the day, everybody we don't pay, you name them at least. Before the election, you don't know who are eligible for pay, who are qualify and all. You know, the process is so seamless that nobody need a member for them. You know, hopefully we learn, colleagues and go learn from with the non with the journalists them on how to conduct a free, fair, transparent election. But you know, it's also important that we get institutions like the bar for able to stand the test of time. These are institutions that enviable profession, the bar, the law profession. And the Bar Association has been an enviable institution, a pressure group where you know, people them for accept and allow them for be independent and stand the test of time. Because tomorrow, Bambai, if people then sit down and destroy the institution they are, posterity go judge you now, tomorrow then go remember una, waiting happen and go they call una name. Then they call una name. History not the fade so no more. It doesn't. It doesn't. And if you know all you name the bad, avoid waiting bad. The institution they are, as much as it give. You know, Sludge, what we do safe. What we do now, Sludge, now that we ensure say anybody where they work for government, we get political appointment, not just working for government, political appointment. You need to serve na Sludge executive. No, you need to serve the. You can go, you participate. There was a proposal for even not allow them for vote in election or participate, but we say no, they can. They are members. But you need to serve in any position. If you na political appointee, you serve na any capacity. You don't. For that na way we do for depoliticize the whole election process. Because there was a time where politicians and interfere per election. We go get election, you see so politician then they can't determine whether for serve na the executive. Now say no, this is not done. We for depoliticize this process. So anybody will get political appointment. Journalists and they will serve in a different capacity. You're not eligible for contest in any election. If they sack you, you return back to being a journalist, you can come and can contest. That day is allowed. But once you serve, because naturally it pleases the president, and you go and please the government, you want to please the president. So hopefully we friend and at the Bar Association go learn from that and go see how then go make the process more transparent and credible. Now take this story. Yesterday we report this issue of FGM where one woman Binta Kamara not in real name be alleged say she was forcefully. I see that they don't generate a lot of debates. We don't reach out to the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs. We don't reach out to Human Rights Commission. And I see Dr. Blythe himself make a comment. She's saying it needs to be investigated. And we agree, it needs to be investigated. If somebody come out and make this kind of allegation, it needs to be investigated. The audios or videos you'll be watching are very disturbing. We want for give viewers discretion or listener discretion as well. But we'll take that video quickly. We'll come back shortly.
They sit down for me. I didn't do what they do. They didn't cut me yourself. I didn't cut her. The man who me and me, I'm pala. And they didn't put me.
That's not been the voice of Bintu Kamara, where for in safety we go call and that one day. Where been they talk and cry for sake of what he talk said and do But who talk they don't go on na the country for sake of the bondo issue. Especially when it comes to age limit. When mean say almost see a person for all before it join them. 30-year-old Binta, where they live na the Moiba community. Don't they get issue with the man waiting 2 days for over 1 year and the money other woman and save the money mama. And say the woman we go some to the chief so when at the Moiba community say boka. We mean say woman we no go bondo not for custom. And we allege say the woman be arranged with the chief so and the so and at the community for put and bondo by force.
I don't know if you the man go tell us say me no go society. I don't know because they don't prepare all thing. Now they say for us okay, whoa, then we don't get case with people there. They for go check we in the model law in Pala. Now they don't go to we. Now they at but I don't see. That's the way I would have looked at. I don't back answers. I said, okay, no, I'm not going to go to the floor. Now I say they must stop for me, but go check with me. I wouldn't go to this inside. You be serious. Yeah, they're all in. I had to look for inside. I don't go. I know not do it. You say, in a people way of the community. Now put me back.
It been same way to go before for explain, say.
The man who me and me, I'm pala. And they didn't put me. They don't put me. They didn't left food. They say the brand go to me back to the thief. So the all on tower. They say they agree. And they call money. Baku money for. Now then they pay. They free me. If you don't pay that money, then they no go put me pass away.
Where I been ask him how it feel and how the process been tell like it be explain say.
I not be feel fine for grabbing me. I not able. They not give me medicine. Now take to this time. They not give me pen. I don't say. They no one know. And so because they worry and out to me Saturday. Who said they ship them they lay down. Now they go lock away. And now they were the chief so now also now they don't want know what we now. So now they who can they now say then they are all. Now they would now money for good too for it's being and they do it. So all they would pay angry. So then I net in cook small they are to give it.
Binta been carry on for talk say for your own safety. Still they hide because the chief so and the community they threaten them say then go join them pass so na them village.
Now either they hide so now them back off for run away they accommodate they want go to upline now I go fence side for hide because they say they can go to upline now say okay auntie because don't go work that Monday they don't whip in Pala outside. Now I say, and they can't go take medicine house. I said, because that medicine that for take, I say, I get cold. Now he say, okay. I said, because now they can't go to upline, so they for go put we pass away society.
Binta be end up for call for justice, as he say. He call on Soriat organization them for can help.
Yeah, I maybe Soriat people they help me. I they suffer. Them people I don't see the advantage time. I not get policy where they stand for me. Me people they not get. And now I made they help me. This another line and me host. No one away pa there. Now I that they pa. No another man come on and do self. Let people they similar and no go old.
As at the time of this report, the accused and not be respond or talk not yet. And he been talk say May 28th this year and I been go report the case. Now also go to police station and they been taking statements and said that they investigate the matter now. Truth Media will continue for bringing more updates for take this issue as to. For Truth FM News, Mina Davida, Spin Solomon, we reports.
Many thanks to Davida for the report today. And like I say, we follow up on that story day. We talk to we follow up the case Salon Police, as well police investigating, as well the Ministry of Gender and also the Human Rights Commission. We go bring on our updates as and when we get them. We'll bring you another story. We can't talk to our guest this morning, Dr. Austin Demby. We already did with we in the studio. But let's take this other story quickly. President Bio recently, during the launch of the National Telecommunication Authority, the office, been raised concern about examination malpractice and cheating. And my colleague Emmanuel Boa puts these reports together.
We in the open the new NATCA head office na Freetong. President Julius Marabio accused school them, combra them, and YX say then they promote examination malpractice, as in say then they cheat on them and the nation.
Minister of Civic Education, you have a huge task on your hand. Parents are helping their children to cheat. Schools are helping their students to cheat. And I will stand here and say, even WAEC is helping our children to cheat us. Yes, we have to change this. It will not help us. We are going down.
President Bio won't combra them for stop for allow examination malpractice. As he say, education don't easy. More way AI don't come.
Digital transformation is here. AI is a civilizational revolution, and we should be ready to support our children. Stop teaching, poisoning our kids with those old knowledge that matter not anymore. And parents, stop buying answers and helping your children to cheat. You are cheating me, you are cheating our future, you are cheating this nation.
Combra them, we Truth Media talk to, don't admit say, yes, then they pay big money during public exam. And then say, these don't monitor them.
Like me, so me picking for go see 2 hours last year. I pay for camping at 2 million for go camp. You know, pass. For go sit, I know how much I've been they pay. And then they always say, na free education. And by then, I under free education. But the money was spent, it passed that free education. Day. And then they all me picking up pass. So this year, I'm not able to get that money day again. Or let go camp or let go sit again.
One papa say in Pikin refuse for sit the exam until we in be buy for am phone. He add say they ask combra them they contribute AB1 inside examination malpractice, but not to their will.
You have get some people. Let me tell them say for phone. If you say you refuse to go, because I traité forget phone for him. Now I say now. You want to tell me say this phone? Now in that day, I put everything. That's the same. When I study in the house. No, teacher, you send all things at the phone now. And the phone, you send everything for me. This phone, they go to the exam hall, you say yes, we go to the exam hall. So when they play exam, how is the green now for? People never watch you. How comes if you can't teach you anything like that?
Another combra don't question the work where invigilator them and safe people already monitor exams can do.
One thing I get for say, before examination they start, na any hall, any school, then can get some invigilators, invigilators them when they send for observe the exam. They can in the hall, some they can in at the gate, some they can do within and outside the compounds them. So my own idea, if something they come on or something they go on when a wrong thing, I think say then people need to be responsible, because if they send invigilators them for observe the exam, they work very well. I don't think it's malpractice can take place. But if anything take place, maybe then people need to be responsible.
As all this they be, former principal for government Rokel Secondary School, where same so happen for be former chairman for Conference of Principals of Secondary School, Sylvester Mew, don't also confirm say malpractice they carry on at school them and don't call for one committee where go help for raise awareness bottom and for address the issue but phone now schools.
I not say because of this hardship, when you say free quality, the number don't increase considerably. But every school you go, they get teacher we don't day on payroll. That's now one of the major things we don't create problem. We got to talk to parents them. We got to talk to school authorities about this phone business within our school. Even the present was they don't see plenty phone now picking their hand. Even so area this they go find out see principal Dalungi, then go Olam. See involved per exam malpractice, a wear school uniform.
Although government be don't ban school camping for public exam, Sylvester Mew say the practice still they carry on and people for tap 'em.
we need to form a committee made up of seasoned people, preferably people who have been chief examiners or team leaders at WAEC, who have been principals of schools. They know the responsibilities of principal, they know the role of a chief examiner at WAEC. If we get them committee day, we work on it. And then every radio station for make a program on exam malpractice, it will restore the glory of Sierra Leone.
Over the years, plenty concern them on the come up say WAEC dey seize results. Most of the result them then associate them to suspected examination malpractice. With the call of the president for make Kumbra them tap for pay for answers, Sylvester Mew say because teacher them not get better pay and as access to education don't expand, teacher them then schools them when on they on payroll and government for ensure say then put them on payroll, and this now one way we say go help for tap examination malpractice. Truth media be take them forget the side of WAEC but not be able to get response. We go give update on this as new thing them they come up. For Truth FM, Emmanuel Boa the report.
Thanks, Emmanuel Boa, for that report on the education sector. And the president openly came out and said, yeah, parents, communities, teachers, and even WAEC, they'll conduct the exam. This story don't say. It's don't take small with president make that statement. They don't try to get WAEC, and it's been difficult, and we just can't continue to wait. So we being get for Duam. Quickly, let's take the final story, and there is this report in the Netherlands media where they say the cabinet want for stop development aid to Salone because of just legislators, and the Netherlands Times they report them, and we have republished that story there. I will just read through quickly some of the few details. It says Netherlands cabinet is planning to make a move to block all European Union development aid to Sierra Leone due to the impossibility of securing the arrest and extradition of drug lord Jos Lejdekers. Dutch media NOS has reported, quoting the Dutch Justice Minister David van Wil. If Dutch went ahead, Sierra Leone could lose the EU support, which includes 352 million euro in subsidies for the period from 2021 to 2027 and benefit from regional and international EU programs. The move, which is seen as Netherlands' efforts to put pressure on Sierra Leone using other countries, reflect their persistence to get Lejdekers to serve his prison sentence. He faces up to 8 years in prison in both Belgium and the Netherlands for drug-related offenses. Lejdekers, also known as Bolle Jos, is alleged to be living in Sierra Leone, but authorities, including the First family, which international media say he has links to, deny this. And we get the link to the source of that story there. But just for piggyback, on the EU Day celebration, the EU ambassador, Jacek Jankowski, make this statement. Let me just watch him about the issue of the commitment in fighting drugs and how much they are ready for support the government. Let me just watch that video quickly.
Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, ladies and gentlemen, the European Union is grounded in fundamental values, human rights, fundamental freedoms, and the rule of law. These are the foundation on which our partnership stands. The rule of law, above all, is a promise to citizens that the power will be exercised with accountability, a promise to investors that their confidence will be protected, a promise to partners that commitments made across this table will endure. Where that promise is kept, trust follows, and with trust, opportunity. Trust, however, can be eroded, and this is what is happening now with a lot of global media attention focused on drug trafficking. If there is a clear commitment to act, Sierra Leone's authorities can count on the European Union for cooperation and concrete support, as always. I wish to acknowledge His Excellency President Pio personal commitment to engaging with us openly and frankly in our annual dialogue on these matters. This willingness reflects the trust this relationship is built upon, and it does not go unnoticed.
That's now the EU ambassador to Sierra Leone, Jacek Jankowski, been the talk na the EU Day commemoration na Freetonia, and been the talk about the stories of drugs, trafficking, and all of that. And we find our video they take, we remind ourselves again, we tweeting the IG, the Inspector General of Police, William Fayaselu, been say na the government weekly press conference. Usai been say the person in that picture, then they identify as Umar Sharif, and then the Fenam call on the public for help them. But even commit say then go they give the public update. But up to now, since February of 2025, there's been no official update. Me personally don't send a message asking question if there is any update. I've not got any response from the police. So we'll take that video there. Then we can talk to guest this morning, Dr. Austin Demby. We're already there between at the studio.
If you look at social media now, plenty in the camp. In the first place, what did they try now? And this so-called sporting of just. As I talk so now, there has been no formal communication. That notwithstanding, when allegation and flare up, government direct that we set up an investigation into all of these things when they fly. So what do we do? We not get not in case we like we get possibly can complain. So what we do? We get special units now police, or we call the open source investigation unit. We activate them. That picture of that man where they float on social media, we don't able from open sources for affix a name to that face. And the name Umar Sharif. Umar Sharif is the name we will affix to that particular face. And we also look at what they come up on social media and say he don't enter this country for the past 6 months. So what I name they come up, what you do as a sector, as security, as police, as investigators, we go back 6 months from now. We'll check all the former entry points into this country. That kind of not a deal. That one has been established. For we, all of them questions when they play in our mind, we'll get answers to them, or we'll forget access to this particular person. So as we talk to now, we'll be on the look for this particular person, and we encourage members of the public, make a note for support the police with information. We will every for go down to the facts of this thing. And therefore the guy every week on Tuesdays.
That's not the Inspector General of Police, William Fayaselu, in February of 2025, been there at the weekly government press conference. Remember this whole thing about the video of Umar Sharif Josh or whatever he's called. And police been come out with a statement, say they don't identify this person, I named this. But if you listen at the end of the video, the IG been say, commit say, go they update the public. But unfortunately, there's not been any updates. And I've been saying, if in case we not see Umar Sharif or not get an aya, why can't we come out open and say, no, we've closed this investigation. We don't know that Umar Sharif, you know, ever come here, we not get him. Tell the Netherlands government, no, we don't know who he is. We don't have him here. Instead of, we still engage the Netherlands government, and we they talk about extradition. The other time, they say it has to be a process. I've been getting the AG Naya, he said the police are concluding their investigation and all that. So this same thing is coming back to us, and now the Netherlands government are saying they're going to use the EU for see how they go. We told support with and the GIWI. And like I said yesterday, we have a common enemy. If we're truly committed to addressing this situation, the people in way they share story about drugs, where international media they report, the media where they report them, we not so the enemy of the state. We common enemy, now the individuals and where they benefit from illicit trade. There is no government where me sabi where they support drugs people, or where they support drugs trade, or where they support illicit trade, because it's criminal. Globally, in a criminal enterprise. Now people them way very difficult for deal with, because if they stay in your country, then get access, then they get money, and when they get money, then get access to a lot of things. So if we're intentional about it, we focus not go be on the people where they share story and vex pan them all. Now the people them, the few individuals where they benefit from this, where they give we country bad name, now then we forgo after. Now then are the common enemy. It's not actually the people. So making surprise where I can see people and the vex pan people you them give country bad name. No, not so we they give country bad name or not so the people them, because that story they always see so. Now international media they report them. Like how the EU ambassador say. Now international media organization and they report them. So let we be intentional about this and address this. Few people not go give we a country like this with all the efforts what they make, all the efforts what they make for a brand, for change we name from war, from Ebola, and we get few people where they benefit from this, and we sit on they watch them. Almost every other week, you have to be mentioned negatively in the global media space. As I say, Leone, I don't feel good. I don't benefit from drugs, so I don't feel good. I know they benefit from it. I'm not sure the state benefit from it. I'm not sure. They don't pay tax. People they sell drugs not they pay tax. So we don't know the benefit from them. We can talk to the Minister of Health this morning. You know, the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Demby, like global name. We don't work in the health space, the health sector globally. And I can recall my first meeting with was during the Ebola Nasalonia. We've been can help and can work with CDC. But they can talk about what we've been done learn as a country and what our level of preparedness and generally the health sector and the work way they do and generally with the ministry they do. Continue for stay with we. We'll come back shortly.
Are you tired of waiting in long lines at the bank? Say hello to Omnilite, your ultimate banking solution from EcoBank. With Omnilite, managing your finances has never been easier. Here's why. Omnilite allows you to enjoy easy access to your account information across multiple countries. Monitor your accounts in real time from the comfort of your home or office. Rest assured, with Omnilite, all your online transactions are guaranteed secure. Do you need to transfer funds? No problem. Whether it's domestic or international, Omnilite has got you covered. Make multiple payments effortlessly with our convenient multiple transfer service. And paying bills is a breeze with Quick Bill Pay. Plus, schedule future payments hassle-free with standing order. Want a checkbook? Just request it on Omnilite and it will be delivered to your doorstep within 10 working days. Experience the convenience and efficiency of Omnilite today. Visit us online or at your nearest EcoBank branch to learn more. A better way, a better Africa.
When starting your day, getting fit is the first step. When the hustle starts, nothing should stall you. When it's time to plan your future, saving should be easy. When you're ready to expand, no room for excuses. When your child needs relief, waiting isn't an option. And if it's you asking, no isn't an answer. Because for us, when it comes to banking, it's all about you.
Across Sierra Leone, more people are asking the same question. Why buy fuel anywhere else when Cornex gives you more? Professionally trained attendants who know service matters. Cornex fuel, a litre is a litre every single time. And when it's time to pay, easy. Pay with mobile money, Visa or MasterCard, or the Cornex Fuel Card. Clean restrooms, welcoming spaces. Every station, every time. Clean fuel, clean spaces, clear value. That's why Sierra Leone fuels with Cornex. Cornex retail outlets. Always clean, always professional, always for you. Fuel smart. Get your Cornex Fuel Card today.
Orange Maxit app, they give you more sweet special features we designed for make you life simple. No miss events. Buy tickets for concerts, sports match or any show directly from the app. Enter the marketplace, shop latest products them, check special offer them and enjoy exclusive deals. If you make mistake on transaction, no worry. The app gets instant reversal feature where they give you control over your money. All the special features, yeah, and more they waits for you inside the app. Download Maxit now and enjoy the full experience.
Orange. Take a chance.
On the first in line.
Take a chance.
You don't hear the good news? With Darlene Mercury, you don't come with the biggest news this year. With the Mercury Win a House raffle, you will get your own chance for win host this year, especially if you get lucky. Make we celebrate the Mercury Win a House raffle, where they begin April 1 and end July 21 this year. For qualify for this raffle, you for play up to 50 leons where you buy it per online sports game and up to 250 leons per the Vegas game them. The more you play, the more you will get chance for win. But you no go qualify for the Mercury Win a House raffle if na bonus money or free spin you use for play. You go only win with money where you pull in your pocket for play, and if you make sure say you bite inside this period where the game then they go on. Now for try hard and increase your chance for win this host na the Mercury Win a House raffle where they run between April 1 and July 21 this year. Play more Mercury online sports and Vegas game them and win more raffle tickets them. The more you play, the more you get chance for win more raffle tickets and get more chance for win host where Mercury don't put down. This na big one. Mercury Win a House raffle don't come for we. Sometime now you don't come so.
Good morning once more and welcome to the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9 with the broadcast live from the studios na Ilkot na Freetown, and we there on Facebook, YouTube and TikTok, and we partner radio stations them right across the country. And for say thanks to colleagues them, we always every other weekday morning they connect this program for the people them na the region who say we know they reach as well, understand some of the conversation they get, and we can get one important one this morning. We all know in 2014 we had the Ebola outbreak, and very devastating. A lot of people died, and it affects our economic growth, our health sector. But during health emergencies, country then can learn and strengthen the health system due to them emergencies then did. And one person we been helping that fact day, I think the Ebola fact been make we realize we get very good Sierra Leoneans them where they work at different places where we all know been, especially with generation. Dr. Austin Demby been working at salon during the Ebola with CDC. And there was this, I don't forget his name, there was the other man who worked with the UN system where Sierra Leonean as well. We've been getting the mayor as well, Mayor Ivona Kisoya, we've been coming, a lot of other Sierra Leoneans expert them where the overseas we come and can support. Including the president now, a member been can support the government for raise awareness and preventive measures and all of that. But this morning, we get the pleasure of get Dr. Austin Demby in the studio with me. Good morning, Doc, and welcome.
Morning, Lamana, and morning to all the salon people who already listen and watch me today.
Thanks for joining us this morning. I want to ask, was it you that said you want for come salon and can help then? Because waiting I find out, like I say, that same day, it exposed me to a lot of una and that acceptance that now we own salon people and they lead these faiths, even with international organization, then we make people accept, say, yeah, we need for listen to people like una. Now you've been, was it coincidence?
Well, no, Lama, I've been a worker. I've been the director of Lassa Fever, and we've been based in Ashebema. I've not get about close to 18 years experience working with viral hemorrhagic fevers. And EBC actually Nami developed the first molecular diagnostic test for viral hemorrhagic fever, what they can call RT-PCR, reverse transcriptase polymerase chain reaction. So again, I've not get a lot of experience with that. And working as I work in Guinea, I work in Liberia. We can come on. Usually, can come on Shagwema. We pass by Bow Waterside. We go and Kola home, Vonjama. We come on the other side. Go Gekedu, Zirikore. So I sabi the area very well. So maybe now move come on hemorrhagic fever than now. At the Washington, they lead a program, the President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief. We have been get a budget of about $2 billion where they manage every year. So we didn't now we see this thing at the happen at Salon. Now see them kind of they happen. I get expertise, I get knowledge in them. They are sit on now so they wait. So I beg me people are big, then people are come. Then reluctantly agree for our can the first term. So I can the first time. So now me actually raised the big alarm. What we call Margaret Chan in Geneva. Say the WHO Director General would say, hey, this is not a regular kind of outbreak. This is not urban transmitted outbreak. A major outbreak. So I go back. And it will be You know, the people that say, oh, well, you get this big portfolio now, so you got abandoned now. So again, I think say with the cooperation, with the support from the government and the people here, and the feeling say person they really make a difference. I deploy 5 team now, you know, from the beginning, the middle, and the end of the outbreak for over 300 days. Again, not to me one again, Yvonne, I mean, come on, UK. My brother KB, KB have been one of the lead people in Geneva. So we all they coordinate, we all they cooperate, follow able for camp, for Epsilon, for turn things around. But again, I mean, for me, the best example where you get diaspora and them, we're very interested, but you also get a local team. We're solid. We're really interested. You know, Paulo, them. You know, Steve Gauja, them. You know, the team we've been there on the ground. I mean, really quite solid. Ashita Conte, them. The president and the team, you know, extremely solid. And the economic crisis here, even the current president, President Bio, he calm. Say this is now not a political issue. Now the country in survival or the country name. It can join the fight. It travel throughout the country. Again, for me, now one of the most spectacular moments that I foresee we then can say Salon Force in a crisis we all come together, we turn things around.
There was nothing then. There was actually, you know, maybe they attend the press conference most times. OBCC was coordinating, CD Tunis was there as well, but their acceptance that we would get the press conference, even though you can get foreign nationalism, but you get real Salon people who really can't talk to and explain to the media what's in there. But then you help a lot with Hassan Aouni, BBC Media on information sharing and awareness. And I just want to me at some point I've been the thing say, Ebola don't come, it don't go, it don't done. But we get report of Ebola. I watch your interview with the BBC. Should we be concerned and worried presently? Ebola they far, you know, the Salon, but it's an health emergency. Should we be concerned?
I think we should be very concerned. We should be very ready. And we see the caption for this interview today. Now, waiting at the lesson that we will learn from the past. We will better prepare we for respond should in case this happen at Salon. Right now, the risk is low to moderate. You know, they far away, DR Congo, Uganda, extremely far away from here. But this is not the new world. People in the travel all over the place. Flight can come on DRC today, go Addis, by the evening time, it is now. So even though they're far away, for me, now 3 kind of principle that we get. Number 1, we are aware we deny access to this virus in our country. And the number 1 thing. Number 2, we are ready. If we can, for able for sequester. Number 3, not for just sequester, for make sure say you don't get no secondary or tertiary transmission. So now we own commitment down to the country, and you get a formidable team, in the leadership of, I don't know how to call it now, Professor Brigadier General Fodesa,
yeah.
where they run this institute. Because first time in 2014, when it happened, when they scramble, we not get institutional home. You dey patch, pen, expert there for all can work. But now, we don't say after that, 2 years ago, the president launched the National Public Health Agency as the institutional home for do three things. One, for prevent outbreaks. Number two, for prepare for outbreaks. Number three, for effectively respond to outbreaks. So like all until they happen now na Congo na something we a day in with DNA for begin prepare for ready for so that if God forbid a land there, we're able to respond to them appropriately.
I know the global standard for preparation during the emergency there. Who side we there presently? How prepared are we as a country?
We're very, very ready because what happened, and it's a number and they pass around with 51% readiness. 51% readiness now, just the day they announced the situation, you know. So again, you know the day in an emergency posture in perpetuity. You the day in emergency posture and you do slowly practice, they slowly simulate what's in happen. But you know the day in high level tension all the time. So I think so we're not ready. We keep on an even level pace. That may be about 51%. But from the day we they announce, now we did in full readiness. Full readiness, as I say, first for prevent entry, for deny entry of the virus. What that means, we get high alert and surveillance system. Now all of we border crossing them. We know say they inside Salon now, if you get for happen, na kai they come. And the very likely place where they come now through the airport. Yeah, because by the time you drive, come on, DR Congo, you go down sick all the way. So the quickest way now through the airport. So we make sure say now Lunge we get appropriate systems not only for high alert, not only for sequester patient if we see them, but also we look at community surveillance. We get infrared cameras where they watch all man where they can in. And right now they now establish a new portal such that anybody where they can salon, it they fill this portal before it come. Or when you arrive, it will fill the information. What they see, you don't do Congo, you don't do Uganda, you don't fly now any of them places, you get fever, you get headache, you get any of the signs and symptoms what they look for. If you get that, as you arrive, so we sequester you for secondary examination. If we need for, we will isolate you. But again, I think so we don't set up that system in Alunge, we try for perfecta now. At the same time, we realize that Boku people and they come through Lunge directly.
Exactly.
They go and they go Conakry and then they get transshipment from they come by road and come by sea. So they try for work with Sea Coach and others for establish that same kind of surveillance capabilities na the seafront and na Wataki as well. At the same time, now Balamuya, we get a similar system and on the Liberia border as well. And the good thing now, the two ministers, them, Guinea and Liberia, I mean, good party them.
Okay.
We all coordinate, we all support each other, we all try to make sure, say, let everything happen in 2014, let it not happen again. Or if it happen, we'll crush them.
And the first case and waiting be happen, 2014 was actually not through the airport, not through major crossing points, now a village, a community. And we get a lot of, them border crossing point there. Outside somebody will just wake na morning in Liberia, jump Kauba, inside Salon or Guinea, same. How much at community engagement, that level there, how much of that they happen presently?
So now one of the biggest lessons now that we learn from 2014, 2015, again, at the same thing, I talked to me, Paddy, the minister in Congo and the minister in Uganda. First of all, didn't see happen. Almost say, where the vaccine, where the medicine, where the treatment. All through the outbreak, in Salonia, we not get vaccine, we not get medicine. But we're able for container. We're able for container because we fully engage the community. Not to doctor no more, not to nurse no more, not to medical facility no more. Not the whole community now they come together for get active surveillance. If you get anybody, we get fever, we get sore throat, we get headache, we get pains, we begin get diarrhea, you see begin vomit, you begin get bloody stool. No, wait. Now, very strong suspect Ebola dey. And wetin dey happen, not try for manager. Not try for manager because usually then good at where you try for manage, you spread the illness. So the first thing for do now for call this 117 number. We active the not activate and in the man and 24/7. People in the day we sit down, they listen to the story there. If you're able for call right away we did dispatch a rapid response team we go there for go help for evaluate the situation, for contain the situation quickly, let it not spread. So for me, the important thing is active community engagement. The last time they get jingle them, they get side away, they get hand sanitizing stations. Again, we'll not reach that side yet for begin get hand sanitizing station all over. But for the awareness, for the consciousness, for let the community know, say, na so Ebola look like. Now so it can come where you don't know. And if you see down there, waiting you're supposed to do, call 117. 117, they will get ambulance, they will get active team will go come, rapid response team will go come and work with you and ensure say this patient, then pull and come on inside the community. They're able to provide high quality care for them. Now, either an isolation around it or then bring kind of major center then like 34 or hospital for manager. At the same time, USA come out now that host we make sure say we work with everybody and monitor them very, very closely and make sure say you don't get secondary case. If you get secondary case, we manage them quickly. That way they go, we can call a man-to-man market. They go, every case matter. If we go after the case and sequester the case and stop secondary transmission, we shut down this outbreak. So what's happening in Congo, they mean delay. Then delay the virus to spread, they go na urban area then till you don't jump go Uganda, So again, then delay, then it's very, very costly. We cannot afford that. We cannot afford the delay.
And as part of that, within the health system, the health facilities them presently they do, especially in the communities they are, who say perhaps people are not aware of what is happening globally, now Uganda, now DRC, within them they do already.
So now two things we do. First, the hospital facility, then they look at their readiness. Make sure so they can get the PPE, and make sure so they can get the lab them, and make sure so they can get the staff that we train, and get the IPC material, and get the all of the material for keep them safe, and then get an isolation ward we dedicated. So that's not the one thing the facility then they do. The second thing are for outreach, for go out to the chief them, to the community leaders, to the youth them, to the woman them. Several things. First, for describe the signs and symptoms of Ebola. So all my again, then call this new virus Bugimbuyo virus. One of the same Ebola virus. It just be say the one we use normally all man Sabina the Zaire strain. This Bugimbuyo virus now one we come out now the same region, but now Uganda now one mountain area we then call Bugimbuyo. One of the same signs and symptoms the virus get if you get the illness. So again, for we now for just be sure say, hey, we recognize them early, we report them early, we act on them early. If we do that, we not go get the kind of situation we then get na DR Congo. We not get that same kind of situation that I get. And as I say, the community na partner. We then say public health. Now the public na the partner. Because the doctor not go able to recognize say, hey, mommy boy na this village or Amadou we sit down and he hate the heart, they get diarrhea. Yeah. Now the community na get to recognize say, hey, this year way them they talk na radio. They not be seen anymore, but we're not sure. No, call 117. You call 117, they will candy now, then come into and say, hey, this case here, so okay, or this na malaria, no worry about them. And what's happen during the Ebola time, we learn Bokutin. We learn say, it no matter whether you be, this not to hospital business no more. It no matter how that you be, you self can contribute to the solution.
Yeah.
First by understanding. Secondly, by communicating. Boko lai they begin kind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Liberia, they even been the report say they don't get case and then get for come out and say no, it's
one
not.
nurse, you just go social media, you just jump on social media and say, hey, hey, don't people they don't come out Uganda, then 5, then can they not sick. How 5 people then go come out Uganda? Can possibly Uganda not be no report that number of illness than they say. But then rumor and it's all man begin panic. Even the minister in Guinea called me, the minister in Liberia called. We said they called and say clarify. So we get for manage and the fake news, we get for manage all that lie we can come and reliable information. Like what I tell Professor Sa the other day, this science will not trust.
Yeah.
Not trust. And you build trust during quiet moments. During quiet moments. Now we know say where something happen, where Mpox, you go NPHA, then the manager fauna. Where cholera come, you go NPHA and manager. So the same people that we see, where they able to do this good work in the event of a crisis, we then come, then give clear message. You watch the messenger when they give you this message. You trust the messenger. It will be able to lead to action. And so I think say we're in a very good place.
Okay.
As Salome, but don't not take that for granted. We get for be very, very active. In fact, what I mean, last time I get this outbreak in Uganda, what I tell the minister now, it better for overreact than for underreact.
Yeah.
Deploy all the people and move all of the people. And the one worst thing we'll do now for letting can't occur in an urban environment where people in the travel a lot.
I think I've been starting at this point. Waiting they cause Ebola.
Fine. So now very, very important question, and anybody will tell you say it's sabi all of the answer, maybe you're not honest. Because every day we learn something new. We know say this virus here so is stable. Now bats them. We bats then get in fruit bat them when they're infected. The virus stable, they make them sick. They make them sick at all, so they can deal with the virus and all the survive. They don't co-evolve with the virus. If the virus come on now from the bats them, like somebody eats the bats them, or the bats eat some fruit, somebody eats them, you get the virus jump from the bats into humans. The transmission dynamics don't change now. Not so from bats to human now. Where this person not sick, it go now us. All them people are in our day, they're vulnerable. Yeah, the virus new to them. Enough about the bats. The virus new to them. So you're able to transmit the virus now amongst people. And one of the worst places that we can happen at the hospital them. Because when you're sick, you rush go to the hospital. If the hospital they're not ready, they don't know what they deal with. Then touch you, they manage you, you vomit upon them, they manage the wipe your blood, you transmit the virus, go to them. So again, the first part now from the bats them to humans. But the greater transmission now between humans them. So what you see now like Uganda and DR Congo now human to human transmission. Now the main route down there. So we have to be very careful with that. One of the other things that we don't learn, where we get to be extremely careful about now latency. Latency now the fact that sometimes this virus here, so it can go hide some side of the person body where they know they see them. You see that doctor where the American doctor will be working in Liberia where he go one day he just look in the mirror no more. His eye when I been blue, the eye turn green. Because the virus they inside it. Some people, the virus, they go inside the testes because the person's immune system not able to go inside the testes for fight the virus. So if they go inside, they sequester inside it. We make them very, very difficult because we don't know how long the virus they did it. We don't know how viable the virus they did it. So again, that's now another complication. We make like a place like Uganda now, so then they get multiple outbreak them. 4-5 years, a boss again. 4-5 years, a boss again. So they investigate now for see if latency get a role for play there, or if not still from the animal them to human them, Then they lead to the
what's in our level of surveillance with research in case of them things they are, you know?
It's very, very active, but it can be better because right now in our salon, we get about 3,500 survivors, you know. We dey closely monitor them, because we don't know what's in the long-term effect of Ebola. So they closely monitor them. Some people they get eye problem, then we try to fix the eye problem. Some people then get long-term effect them of the virus. We try for manage them. We try for understand them and manage them. But we don't know fully yet. So I think the active research for investigate, for find out what's in the go on, is really important. So with the hope, with this National Public Health Agency we don't create now, then we'll be able to ask them important questions there and try for answers.
Somebody just draw my attention to something like zoonotic transmission or research with Jalabin they do with Marburg
So what happens? Zoonotic transmission means the bug, the virus, or it come off from animal, it jump to human beings. Yeah. Now in a zoonosis, the virus jump from animals to humans. What may happen? We've been get this situation with Ebola 2014. We've been dead behind the curve. We don't know this virus, so they chase the virus. We try to understand them. Outside they go, you don't catch na Kenama today, you rush there. Or they put lock or tomorrow, you rush there. So they constantly behind the virus they ahead. So what you've been decided to do after that, now for say, why we not go ahead of the virus? First begin look around for see who side this virus there. Who side it they have about during the quiet period there. So we understand them, we will control them, and also for pay active attention so that if it transmit from the animal into human, we detect them early. So one of the things that we Jalabin do with other partners there around the world, and forget active surveillance. Then go begin check them, bats them all over the country. They trap the bat, then check, see who's kind of sick they get, who's kind of virus they get. During that process, they then discover 3 different isolates of Marburg virus. The first time in the world we were able to detect that in the bats. So remember now, the NTIs and they say the bat Engiana. But they're not cancer-positive. They're not infected, no human being yet. So the fact that we know the bat they're infected, now what you need for do now for avoid contact with the bats, but also expand with diagnostic capability, such that if anybody come, we're able to exclude Marburg. So the lab there now, we get about 7 labs there in the country spread all over. We then get the platform for able for tests for Ebola, Lassa fever, Marburg, and Rift Valley virus, all in hemorrhagic fever virus there, so then get the capability. So again, the zoonosis now when the virus jump from animal then to human. But now what should they try for do now for check the animal then.
So people will be careful on how then they eat the meat. People
yes, we therefore be extremely careful because again, the bats then get the virus. The virus not they affect the bat there at all. They not evolve. They not co-evolve with this virus. So then they do their nothing. But for example, if some animal, if the bat eats some fruit, then some deer go begin eat the fruit. The deer get infected. The deer they sick. So if you're not hunting man, you go look this deer, you're not able to run. So they are probably sick. They are probably infected. Yeah. If you take this deer now, you go cut them. Where you cut, you don't touch the blood. Yeah. It very likely say you will get infected that way. So not all animals sick, but if you see animals slow, you go meet, it don't die. Corner, not take them, no touch them at all.
So there's the need for some heavy public awareness and
this is we call them public health, not to hospital health.
Yeah.
Public health. The public now a better master of the situation than the medical people, and because again, the doctor not when they go in a bush, go hunt animal, not when they go butcher the animal. Again, now the public need for aware, so we need to get massive campaign. How many people like una there?
Yeah.
Yeah? The media, they follow able for past them. We not sabi communicate better.
Yeah.
We can give una the facts, give una the material, then una we really able for communicate with the public, able for share that information. Again, with the knowledge, say, if somebody know waiting for happen, he go able for do the right thing.
Yeah.
If you don't know waiting for happen, you not go able for do
At
the
all,
right thing.
at
If they
all.
remember saying somebody else will solve the problem
Yeah.
for we. But again, we will watch, we will tell all man in any kind moment there. So where you get an outbreak, it's really important for be careful about bushmeat. Avoid them. Although we know it's not the number one source of transmission right now, not human to human transmission with the sea. But again, right now, the focus that if you see anybody sick, call 117. Again, I think say some people and say, oh no, the 117. No. It they woke. People then surprised at the transformation where they go on in the country. They don't want to believe. Say this they go on.
Acceptance.
Yeah. But call the number and see what's happen and see the kind of response we get. And what's happen, if you get positive response, if you get positive experience, share them.
Yeah.
Share them small bit because again, the people already get negative experience, then so they in a hurry for share. But the positive experience where people again are not able for share. So Lord change that mindset. They for say, all man they try. Lord do this together. This is not to hospital, not to doctor, not to Dr. Demi Wangi. Now we all get problem because as you rightly say, the last time we Ebola car, the whole place shut down.
Yeah, all. The economy, everything, jobs.
So this is not something for laugh about. This is not something for play about. This is not something we're for very, very serious about. And the only thing I worry about, this year I can get them post-traumatic syndrome, you get PTSD, because again, the moment where you say this year don't bust na Congo, all man begin feel bad.
Yeah.
All man begin feel bad. But at the time, say right now, not to tempt follow we feel bad, not tempt follow we act. Law act for prevent entry, and if you enter, law will contain and want it.
Doc, one of the things we invest per day in Ebola, na ambulance service. Bring that awareness about how much we should get that kind of system there for work better.
Yeah.
Also, we did presently as part of lessons learned.
So from the lessons learned on the ambulance service, first, we've been get a large fleet of ambulances. And unfortunately, people then they equate the service with the physical ambulance. So with all the ambulances now, then we buy plenty more, and then buy plenty more even before I reach here. And then they distribute the ambulance then by chiefdom, police get one ambulance, school get ambulance, everybody get their own ambulance. But not the Motkano more. And them ambulance here, if you see go parks on side, then get small windshield broke, it done. Small tire bus, it done. So what thing we don't decide for do now, not to the ambulance we look at, not the ambulance service. So right now we get about close to 120 ambulances them. We don't decide say, look, we distribute their ambulance them all over the country in strategic location them. First, all of the ambulance then get GPS locator. Such that the dispatcher, they know exactly outside the ambulance in there. We also believe, say, ambulance not to something where you need them and you go begin find fuel, for go begin. No, all the ambulance then fully fueled and maintained and ready. And ambulance not to the box, not to the vehicle. Now waiting the inside. All of the ambulance that we'll get, then get life survival equipment, including oxygen, including equipment and supply, the IV lines, all kinds of things you require. Most importantly, all the ambulances then get staff. The staff, the driver we see, not to driver no more. Now driver and EMT, and then get emergency medical technician, and they on the way. So now that compact they now we get now we utilize. So and at the same time then get a 117 location, we man 24/7. We link to all of the ambulance and we dispatch them. So what thing they ask for? No ask for your own private ambulance na your own office. Because one time I go one city where something happened and then say the mayor send ambulance. The mayor say now one box. box motor car, nothing on the inside, oxygen on the staff not the nothing. So again, the person the inside there, how you go carry this person go from upline take and free town? You know work. So now all NTR now they look for now is we get a new management team, a new leadership team. We don't completely revolutionize ambulance service. Now what's happened with the big old man? Utilize the 117 number. No rush for be a hero and do something wrong. Where accident occur, fetch for remove the crowd. Call 117 right away. Move the crowd from the place because all man want help, but they don't know how for help.
Yeah.
Some people then get neck injury. Then they go draw the person come inside. They make the neck injury worse. This one other guy, they say, oh no, I take the guy, I lift him foot, the foot all unbroken, on mash. Well, you don't lift the foot, you don't make the thing worse. What you need for do now for stable, just move all the crowd around, call 117 right away. Then they dispatch time in about 15 to 20 minutes. Then go reach there quick with the right technician. As then they go. Then they talk to the hospital where they nearest. As they don't do it, then they stabilize the patient there at that point, and they don't know exactly whose hospital they for go with, get the capability then for manage that particular case. As then they head out, then they start and continue the treatment till then go hand over to the other side. But what happen? People that are not used to this chaos.
Yeah, it's about the trust in the because they then go call and say fear no they. Then go call and say no ambulance no they don't go take it don't go other side. Yeah. So building trust in the system is important.
It's really important. And now we roll on it for play. And what happen? I think say now we roll for play. We would also ask people then for participate in this trust what they build. Again, somebody say, oh no, I go to emergency hospital. They not agree for not to emergency hospital. Mr. said now so if I grab a goodie, we are not get business there at all. They not agree I go inside because they get controlled access. Now referral center. Where you go there, you need for go there. They call in advance, say this person they come, he get broken bones, he get this, that. When I get space for him, when I get the doctor, ready the orthopedic people are there ready for this person come. You know they go inside, go begin Allah. Hey, clear the road, we don't come, and I'm a patient this. They know they do that. So again, I think we need for first you go corners from the gates now they see the confusion. All man they fed for this is not me. No. Back off. We get triage now. The triage, then they do the right thing for see, this person you remember saying that the sickest person in the world. But sometimes they all that sick. Yeah? Other person they now, we're even more sick, we need for going to theater right away. So you say stop everything. This me one person don't come. No. Again, allow the system for work.
Yeah.
Trust the system, and we really try hard. For rebuild this system. But we want to let the public deal with it and let us get confidence.
And building trust is very, very important. When you speak to people, experiences then differ.
Yes.
Me don't get somebody where they tell somebody say the hospital na lonely, the Peking hospital na lonely. Say go they get excellent care. So you been they refer this other person say can you picking go there.
Yeah.
But you get person where they go corners and go tell you say no, I can't add the charge force and begin ask me for money for me. They not pay attention to me. So how we don't talk about this, the human resource and the people who they provide the service. How una they try for let them understand say then get a role for help for build trust, because if somebody come hospital today, they're well taken care of, they're responded to, then they go and spread the news, then go come back, then they get trust in this. They no need for going to private hospital, you go kind of the public hospital.
And the one thing I would try to explain to we staff them. Again, we get very, very hardworking, dedicated staff them, but not to the some people in the way they undermine the system. Yeah. The one thing would tell them now, two things. First, nobody know the kind of hospital for glady business.
Yeah.
Now trauma and I bring somebody can. So the first way you get for getting for able to provide the technical solutions to the person problem. The second thing now experience. With the cell experience, with the cell somebody where you can't deal with a frown on your face, with a worry in your heart. By the time they left, you say, then people then try for it. Now that kind of experience there with the try for cell. So again, now process. We work extremely hard. In fact, we just don't get some arrangement with the Health Equity University in Kigali. They help for train hospital managers, hospital staff about how to provide services on the one hand, but also how to provide quality service, how to do customer service, how to motivate you staff them, how to support you staff them in the delivery service. So what's happening now, we'll get charter. We hope we'll get some clear charter, because again, the free healthcare, some misunderstanding there around the free healthcare. The free healthcare is dedicated to pregnant women, lactating mothers, children, Ebola survivors, the most vulnerable, yeah. But me and you not qualify for free healthcare.
Yeah.
We get for pay for the services. So now that confusion they occur now at the hospital, because people don't understand the difference. So they try to create a charter. Every hospital for post clearly, waiting are free, waiting not to free, waiting at the cost, waiting the cost for do hernia, waiting at the cost for, and all them costing if for user for able for improve the quality of the services in the hospital.
Okay.
So we work on that, and we get helpline, we get important 800 line we create where people then can call for say, I don't get the service we're required now. So, but again, all man for participating in this, because if you go see something where they say for hernia operation, not a free healthcare, this it will cost the hospital about 1,800 leones for the equipment and supplies. It will cost about 200 leones for a total of 2,000 leones. Then publish and they. When you go there now, you for insist on that. Not go begin bribe other people and go begin pay security, go pay all that. Because when you do that, you do contribute for the system in no work one.
Yeah.
So we all get for participate in NTR. We get like Connaught now, so you get this young guy, Kapua,
Dr. Kapua, yeah.
the matron and his hospital secretary. Then they revolutionize what's going on inside. And you just see pockets of that. You go Connaught. You don't go Connaught lately?
No, it's been
It'll make you heart swell with pride. Waiting they go on there. And we see the same kind of thing and they happen now. Kenneman, they see now both we they go McKinney, we they go again Lunge the kind activity where they take on now as they ready for ECOWAS meeting. It's just really exhilarating. So we not reach date.
Yeah.
We did try. But while let the public join we in this journey together, it's fine for criticize, but let the criticism be objective, be constructive, be helpful. Any side way you don't understand, ask.
Yes.
The problem will get beaucoup expert in the
I know. You know, building a system back as well with the experience where people don't get with the system, it takes time. And you don't say that. Building trust, because people don't use for go hospital, then go ask them for side now. 30 days people and they complain about that. I remember there was a case in McKinney. Somebody reach out and they complain. Say somebody go for good deliver. Then they harass the woman. The man say no get nothing. He don't pull all waiting he gets. Apparently the head of the hospital not aware about this. These are just people where they provide other service. They ask for this. But we got a lot of questions. I can't read them.
Okay, all right.
It's very important for you able to respond to them. But waiting I will ask, you mentioned free health care just now. And what is clear is one of the donors them, FCDO, the UK government, not they provide funds again for buy medicine. And recently in Geneva, you were talking about, global funding for the health sector. Also, we do presently as a country with expenditure in the health sector?
So, right now, the government don't go up to about, at the peak, get about 11.7% of the country resources being spent on health. Unfortunately, that number don't drop small bits, but with the hope say you'll come back up, because the aspiration now forget to about 15%, the Abuja declaration. But what's in happen now, Lama, the whole world they change around we. The US will have been one of the biggest benefactors, not of us alone, but for the whole world. The US will put about $56 billion into global health through WHO, through UNICEF, through an FPA, to all them, to USAID, where they manage all. One day, this new government, they just pull all things commodity. So the shock of that, and then come on in WHO, the shock of that is still to get reverberations throughout the world. So now we don't go big then say, hey, you know, this year, so this kind of shock here, so it cause problems. So the U.S. government don't rethink, say, well, maybe we'll not for come out so abruptly. But what do they do now? They give now 5 years. Over this next 5 years, we'll not take care of your own health. The European them, we then serve them, they lean on the U.S. a lot for their own security. The U.S. will say, we're not sure now, but on our own security, we're not going to take care of it. So the European country, they give boku money for assistance. Then now they look at their own security. A lot of them now increase their budget allocation to security from about 2% or under 2% to up to about 8% in some cases. So now all the money with them they give to we give others, now then they put them for their own security. So that's why they don't dry. So what do we need for do now for completely change the funding situation in our country? We do two things. First, we get for ensure we bring efficiency. So then in the way that they buy medicine and on outside the medicine they go this that. Now they will stop down there. We bring efficiency and effectiveness and value for money for the existing resources we'll get for the government allocation and the few friends who will get where they bring money come. The second, we need for raised domestic revenue for able for support we own health. And the president now make it clear, so we need to be very imaginative and creative. So the kind of thing what they look for now, first forget health insurance. It's health osusu. We've not talk about.
Yeah, we talk about it the last time. Yeah.
So we really need. We don't go far away on the planning for this. The health osusu, they create pulled risk, they raise revenue for them. Then with small premium, then we able to provide services. The other thing what they do now for raise more money because quite frankly, all of them chronic diseases that they get, then diabetes, then we call it now lifestyle issues. It turned out say then tobacco. The tobacco, the implications is really huge for long-term complications. And sugar, salt, what they eat, pasmak, then Maggi pasmak, and they lead to high blood pressure. Would they lead to stroke? Would they lead to kidney failures? Would they lead to eye complications? So now they begin to say, if then CN9 they cause all the healthier, now we begin tax them. Now we begin pay more for as a deterrent, but even if not to deterrent, let them provide general revenue for able for support the effort. So again, we not get for look to nobody for your healthcare. We get for look inward, and we get for do that by efficiency and raising we own.
Do we have enough for sustain the healthcare initiative for biomedicine?
Right now, we not get. But what you will do if we raise the money also, we will be able to forget. Secondly, some new funding source they will explore, especially private foundation. But the private foundation they want to make sure say we are serious first. So what you will try for do now for show that seriousness say if you're not giving money, we will use this money effectively and you will see the value of them. So right now we will try for I think say the president get for announce fairly quickly a new way we they try for bring all of the health insurance, all of the free healthcare under one universal healthcare initiative, and we they get a funding framework, health financing, where they look at all of the ways so we'll go generate the revenue, we'll go able for purchase in bulk at reduced prices. So we'll go begin say Cambia they go buy their own medicine, Canada buy their own medicine. We'll put all the money one side. We're able to negotiate bulk prices, able to pay cheaper and bring in, and then we distribute another.
Is the healthcare constraint presently, say in procuring drugs?
The funding short, but right now they get partners, a lot of partners, including government, where they make up for the shortfall. But again, we need to get a system where for the long term, we're able to assure the commodities then they come and we're able to use them.
Almost me government is spend for me healthcare.
Yes.
Almost.
So now important for the per capita health expenditure, we put all of the costs for one person in healthcare in a salon, now $46. Government in contribution about $7.
Wow.
And 46. Imagine, the US for the healthcare and it costs $11,000. Canada it costs $9,000 per person. UK it costs $5,000 per person. It costs $46 per person. So that $46 they manage. Now they do all kinds of things with the stretch them. Now they buy medicine with. Now they build hospital with. Now they do all kinds of things with. The government expenditure, what you make we need for expand that a little bit more. While you pay small bits more.
Yeah.
Because what's happening, the $7 where the government they give, when you put all that together, 75% of our now for pay salaries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 75%, so now only 25% don't left. So I guess for go international dragging, and the president said they for go international dragging for raise the revenue so for able for providing kind of healthcare in this country.
Okay, let's take quick comments as we decide for conclude this conversation. This one say, greetings, Mr. Minister. In light of the recent Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, I would like to seek clarification on Sierra Leone's level of preparedness. Could you please outline the current state of our healthcare system in terms of surveillance, rapid response capacity, and treatment readiness for potential Ebola? Additionally, what measures have been taken to strengthen early detection, laboratory capacity, and community awareness, prevent any possible outbreak? Another one say, how many trauma hospitals do we have along the highways? There is an urgency for having a major trauma hospital or field hospitals in all parts of the country. Maliki Dabo say, building trust takes time. There are a lot of ethical issues engulfing our medical system. Well, somebody they commend you. This minister seems to be one of the best ministers. We are putting so much pressure on our major hospitals and health units. Some incidents and illnesses are not for hospitals and can be attended to at local GP's clinic. Why not institute the community health unit and let the house GP make the referral to the major hospitals?
So I sit down and answer I want for jumping on all of that. Let's start with the last one. Again. I think the person they put a lot of premium on the big hospital then. But why make you forgo Connaught Hospital for your malaria diagnosis and treatment? Why make you go forgo Connaught Hospital for a few stitches where you need? That is not necessary. So what do they try for do now? For each of them hospital there, so you get satellite polyclinic that we did around them. We then call community healthcare centers. We then get primary healthcare units. We surround them. So right now, what you they try for do now for ensure so you get quality service, na them PHU so na them CHC so that you could reduce the burden on the bigger hospital. So now a deliberate effort we make. We call our hub and spokes. The hospital now the hub. The spokes now the satellite clinic that we there around, we all affiliated and linked to the central hospital. So we expand that on a national scale. If you go Connaught, you see down there at work very well with PIH. If you go now all of the district them, you see say things don't begin to change. We want to decongest the main hospital and make sure so we get polyclinic there where they able to provide services. In terms of Ebola readiness, you can never be 100% ready. Where it happen now, say something ready, but we don't do all of the right things. We get the labs already, then get all of the reagents and supplies and the training we required and the how they call them primer we require for look for this kind of strain of Ebola. So we're ready from that front. We get specimen transfer agreements. We go allow you for move sample them safely in between locations. We get the airport readiness. We get the borders readiness. We get isolation facility in each of the district hospital there, as well as designated high trauma center na 34 and Connaught. And we don't already Port Loco as well. In terms of readiness, we dip and in terms of the clinical care side, we get SOPs, we get protocols. This not get no specific drug for them.
Okay.
You not get no specific vaccine. But the survival rate extremely high. If you detect early, you come in, you begin manage the signs and symptoms. Because again, what can happen, even when you don't get specific medicine, if the person get diarrhea, manage the diarrhea. If they cough, manage the cough. Ensure say you don't get malaria, you don't get any secondary infection will go make the situation worse. So if you do that well, this now virus, the virus, they begin compete with the person. If the person healthy and strong, and the immune system, they work very well, and nutritious, hydrated, it is able to counter this in about 20 days.
Okay.
So the whole idea now for bring the person can quick, let we manage them. So from that standpoint, I think say they do extremely well. We're very ready, but again, let we know full we serve. The lead time we don't get important or fully utilize them, but the proof of readiness. Now, when the first case arises, now to how we react to them.
Okay. People are not sending a lot of messages and say, like, test the 117 number. Then while we simulate.
Yeah.
And
hey, but you are not distracted.
yes, no, sorry. I am with the Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Demby. They don't talk very good thing about the 117. And people, when they watch the program, when they listen to, we don't say we need for call for confirm. And I don't confirm now, say there is someone who can pick your call. The phone not even ring twice, and you pick. What's your name, madam? Okay, Yewa. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much, Yewa.
But it's good for showing the public as well, because they've been asking. Maybe sometimes somebody be don't call, work. But
that the trust me though.
Exactly. So we don't show trust. With me on phone, I just call and Yewa answer. Yewa, very much sorry, but thank you so much. It's at least. We self need for try the system.
Yes.
Sometimes we complain about the system, but we don't give it a try. If we try, and I talked to someone the last time, even he complained about prank calls when they receive. Say it can affect them sometimes.
Like this one, so.
Yeah, he said there was a time when somebody called them. They say there is an emergency somewhere. Then put fuel. There's fuel in the ambulance. The ambulance go. And nothing happen. And then get for waste fuel that time day and waste the time of people. And but doc, as with the end, we see recently, with the Ministry of Finance on a sign, some financing agreement for, health facility that we've been on the talk about. We've been on the waiting at the assurance and the timeline that these will be completed soon.
So we get, again, I can always afraid for committee now, so because you go bring that talk about there were 3 hospitals, then Lumley, Macaulay Street, and Waterloo.
Yeah.
That thing they don't want to. So in the end, what happened now, Kuwaiti government now make arrangement for build their hospital, and then make direct contracting arrangement with vendor them. So we as Ministry of Health, we're a recipient of this. We're not going to go inside and contracting arrangement for interfere with them. So they wait, nearly 11 years of waiting. That's completely unacceptable. So this BNTM, with the president in clear instructions, he said, I'm fed up with this, with the excuse and explanation. So he instructed me and find someone who will go meet. We bring all of the vendors and they say, forget about Kuwait, forget about all of this. The government, they take responsibility now for finish all of the 3 hospitals. So we make arrangement, then give us, then go do this in about 3 months, 3 to 4 months. We give them 6 months for finish all of the hospital and hand that over to it. So this now Macaulay Street, Lumley and Waterloo. What should they do now? We know the wait stayed and done. We they make sure say the equipment are all on there. We make sure say the staffing and the staffing complement they're all in place, so that by the end of this year, by about December, they just open the place then when they make it truly functional.
Okay.
So that commitment they would not make. So the money, all the transaction undone. Now I don't get a small unit in my office. Every week they ask Usawide Pandis. So people in the way they follow up on a no excuse, no explanation. My commitment to the president, my commitment to the nation by December. Let me say they go knock block and I will go knock block
for complete. We go get you back. Yeah. But there is one final question, Wawa. Something that really disturbed me personally, what I can see. Now sanitation, waste management. We can talk about building health systems where we can manage sanitation. We can't take care of the environment and the community them where they live.
Yeah.
Mosquito and the breed. Why we friend Cyril, they fet with people every day in Ashambakota.
Yeah.
I know the sanitation aspect was with the ministry, it was moved to water resources. What's in the ministry as minister? What do you think of this?
So I think a very, very major issue for we. Again, I'm so glad where they move the sanitation go from the Ministry of Health and Sanitation now in the Ministry of Water and Sanitation. We roll now for support the Ministry of Water and Sanitation for really embrace this sanitation aspect. Truly, again, go say we wait for manage diarrheal diseases or wait for malaria when the environment not ready for that. So again, we do everything we can for support the new ministry, because I mean, I can joke say they tell where the Ministry of Health, I mean Ministry of Health and Sanitation, the sanitation have been small s. But now it don't go inside a new ministry in a capital S. So we did support them, we did back them. So we enroll now Ministry of Health, they enroll pan sanitation business. Now more hospital sanitation for waiting they happen inside the hospital for keep the hospital clean, for keep the hospital tidy, for ensure say we get everything where we need, we go able for manage we wastewater generate. We work very closely with water and sanitation around some of the environmental side but none of them, the bulk of their responsibility, we try to see if, for example, you want to do research for see which kind of insecticide they work best, we will help them with that. If you want to do surveys, we will help them with that. But now in the Ministry of Water and Sanitation, now then they take care of the sanitation thing. We try to work on the transition, but again, where people are not used for do something, they still want to hold on to them, so we try to get a really clean, clear transition in the Ministry of Water and support them in their new role.
What's we do with the agreements we signed with the U.S. government?
So the U.S. government, again, I think I try to allude to that before. First, the genesis of them. It's really important to let people understand this now. The U.S. say, we don't mix again. We don't mix for the spend money for all the country and then people. We self get we own need. And the second thing about the US, the people and they say this money all they give people. Outside the money they come up. Now trust and they go trust for help them country there. So the US government knows now we don't do that again. No, they do that again. So what's happening? We go tell them say, okay, well, we know now our money we can do whatever we want to do. Yeah? But what's happen now? How we now give a small chance, for them be able for slowly transition and take over their responsibility. So we're not just left abruptly. So the U.S. government come back to their country and say, okay, well, the law gets the new compact arrangement here. When they determine what you now want to do and what you want to do, and with the understanding, say, when they take clear leadership, clear ownership for move the program forward. So first, when they come, then they bring the money come through the agency, then they determine who forget the money, then they determine what the people then for do and who side them for work. Government not get hardly any say, So this thing we then stop, we say, wait a minute, how much money we have to spend now? If you go look, then go see something like $30-something million and then they spend that alone. Oh, look, who side this $32 million day?
Now organizations and they implement.
Organization and they implement and then get all of the. We don't know nothing. Yeah? Past week, you don't know what they want the organization. Hey, we can't sack 100 people today. Oh, not going for do this again. What's happening? Oh, the people that have been giving money, they're not the guy again. So what's happening? The U.S. government say, okay, USAID, now when I've been the arrange all these arrangements here, we don't mix again. Then shut down USAID. So now they don't say, okay, well, if they come back now, not only for a short, limited engagement, maximum 5 years, with an understanding, say, you, the government, now you get to take leadership and ownership, and also you need to put your money on this, and then you go direct, and you go drive. You can take whoever partner you want, you can sack whoever we then call it, it's up to you. So now the arrangement now, then say, well, look, we'll give now $129 million over the next 5 years, provided UNICEF put $44 million of your money inside the arrangement. With this new arrangement, so now they direct, now they determine, Now, again, no be disruptive and drop people and no more. Una can look some partner there. If una continue there, una determine if una continue there. Now, they tell now waiting for do, who say for work, how this for go.
Is this in exchange for anything? The other African countries have raised concern about data sharing, information sharing.
The data sharing, and people and they really now important issue again. I don't want to laugh out because what happened. Waiting we know they share now personal information.
Oh, they share data.
We know they share personal information. We they share how they call it, aggregate data, like maternal mortality, infant mortality, school rates, pregnancy rate, then summary data. Where anybody ask for, we they give them. If WHO ask for, we they give them. Anybody ask for, we they give them. Yeah. So normally, what may happen. Now, USAID now can get all the information also for report to the US government. But now USAID not there. So they say,
so now direct.
If we give now this money, we want to know roughly how many people then they benefit from this, how this money don't help for increase child survival, how this money don't help for reduce maternal mortality, summary data.
Okay.
So again, what we now they collect that kind of data then for we safe. Because now, I know say, today now, day 98, and the 300 days of activism, we they track them for no say all outside the belly woman and they, if they survive, they born fine, we they monitor all that. So that information is useful for you for decision making.
Okay.
Within the US, then they ask for and say, look, for all NTR, so we want to know roughly, summary, aggregate information, what's going on in with your intervention, with your health intervention. That's the extent of the data. What's happy? The other day we did Accra, me and the minister from Senegal and the minister from Nigeria and the minister from Rwanda, we did talk to the minister of health of Ghana. Say, oh no, we're not sign. So, what's making no go sign? Oh no, then they ask for. If they ask for personal information, just say, we know they give personal information.
Okay. So now we're on agreements then. It's not personal.
We give personal information.
Okay.
Yeah. But who side and the other side and the way, again, they interfere with AR1 or Sabi. But some countries, the way the US get extra interest, like Zimbabwe, then get the mines, big mine business where they're interested in. So I don't know how the discussion they go around that, But we there, the resources what they get from the U.S. government, then they say it in a different model from what they do in the past. This is not the first step when they do outright, not a year by year, outright, and they say, look, we they commit so money for 5 years. At the end of 5 years, we're out of here. You cannot count on us anymore.
How you manage them now?
So now, again, I have to explain to people, let them not conflate the idea. Again, now this trust business.
Yeah.
Some of we they are so we whole life, na service. We not go do something we negative to this country. Yeah.
Okay.
So the money what they get from they kind of government hand, they kind of hand, then just say, hey, them partner them will get first away USAID be negi, they tell them waiting for the side for go. No.
They deal with them now.
Una deal with them. Una tell them what they want.
Okay.
Not tell them what you them for do. Not tell them how them for do. You know what's happen? You get power now for do that because not to the US government money no more. We just sell with your money. The small money they use now, with the one what they put for maternal health, that penny they will they put, they will dictate what's in the happen per maternal health. Will they dictate who that they work, who side they work. If we not agree with them, we terminate them.
Thank you so much, Dr. Austin Dembi, for speaking to us this morning. It has been a very informative conversation. Finally, what you want to tell people about the Ebola and with preparedness and how for protect and prevent yourself?
Ebola and with preparedness. We as a nation, we ready. And I think everybody for count themselves in that readiness. No doubt we believe in ourselves. And the belief now follow we do all of the right things for prevent entry into the country. And if it cancel, let we detect them early, we respond now. We respond to our early. We on the health, the medical side, we're ready. Now it left to the public. This is now public health business. It left to the public that we work together. We will begin to jingle, that will begin to give information, we'll give all the things we need for prepare. But we need the public for cooperate, the public for work with. We all do this together. That thing will happen as alone, enough for happen again, it not go happen again on we watch.
Hopefully, we all go play with your parts.
But no, I hope not a strategy. We determined.
Yeah, we determined. We determined. So it's a public health issue, and we all for play with parts for ensure say we protect this country, because then we all see what happened with Ebola. Yeah. We were here, and we thank God for life and pray say it not go come again, but we go play with your part. Thank you so much, Mr. Minister. We'll take a quick break. The minister the left food, they can't talk to me.
No, before I go, and a big small thing. I want to ring this bell.
No, ring the bell and give me a please. Now, you know CKC man, right?
Yes.
Okay, now CKC.
Yeah, CKC. I go.
You been ring bell.
I don't want to that school where they go to the college.
I see the president say go help CKC.
The president give free word the other day. You know, for go give them bus there to the nurse them, you know. It be saying that that other school, I mean speech day, so them get an annual general meeting business. So we arrange for the president come on for go give bus there, you know, instead of you go to AGM, but it fades Paris, so you go do the bus quick, there go back to school. But anyway, now that kind of thing now we need for do as a society and work together as one country now we get to know one.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Dr. Dembe, and thanks for ringing the bell. Thank you. We'll take a break, we'll come back shortly. Continue to stay with you.
All right.
In the heart of Sierra Leone's dynamic rhythm, Rocal Commercial Bank is your beat to a brighter financial future. We're not just a bank, but we're your financial partner committed to your success. We've got the financial tools you need to rise higher. Our team is here to serve you with speed and a smile, because your time matters to us. So, are you ready to unlock financial prosperity? Highlighting key banking services such as Keke loans, Combra account, fixed deposits, SME loans, internet and corporate banking, from savings that grow your dreams to loans that fuel your ambitions. Demonstrating fast and friendly customer service, showcasing cutting-edge banking technology and ATMs. Access your money anytime, anywhere with our state-of-the-art technology and a network of ATMs. Our Rocal SimCopper app puts banking in your hands, where you can pay for EDSA, Afri Money, Orange Money, and pay bills including school fees and make transfers to other bank accounts. Remember, you can also experience Rocal e-banking today. Then join us now. Visit any of our branches or explore our website. Rocal Commercial Bank, your bank of choice.
Orange Max's app.
I run a small logistics company. Every cent counts. I didn't think I needed a fuel card until I got the Cornex fuel card. Now, I track exactly how much fuel my fleet uses, in real time. And when my wife or kids need fuel, no cash, no stress. It's safe, accepted nationwide, and I control how much goes on each card. At the end of the month, I see the savings, real savings. Cornex fuel card. I didn't know I needed it. Now, I can't run my business or family without it. Fuel smart. Live smart. Visit any Cornex filling station to sign off, or any Cornex office to get your card.
We in open the new NATCA head office na Freetong. President Julius Marabio accused school them, Combra them, and YX say then they promote examination malpractice as in say, then they cheat on them and the nation.
Minister of Civic Education, you have a huge task on your hand. Parents are helping their children to cheat. Schools are helping their students to cheat. And I will stand here and say, even WAEC is helping our children to cheat us. Yes, we have to change this. It will not help us. We are going down.
President Bio won't combra them for stop for allow examination malpractice. As he say, education don't easy. More way AI don't come.
Digital transformation is here. AI is a civilizational revolution, and we should be ready to support our children. Stop teaching, poisoning our kids with those old knowledge that matter not anymore. And parents, stop buying answers and helping your children to cheat. You are cheating me, you are cheating our future, you are cheating this nation.
Combra them with Truth Media talk to, don't admit say, yes, then they pay big money during public exam, and then say, these don't they monitor them.
Like me, so me picky for go see 2 hours last year, I pay for campaign at 2 million for go camp. You know, pass. For go sit, I know how much I've been they pay. And then they always say na free education. And by then I under free education. But the money was spent, they pass that free education. And then they all me picking up pass. So this year I'm not able to get that money there again. Or let go camp or let go sit again.
One papa say in pikin refuse for sit the exam until we in be buy for am phone. They add say they ask Combra them they contribute everyone inside examination malpractice, but not to their will.
You have some people. Let me tell them say for phone. If you say you refuse to go, because I traité forget phone for him. I say now. You want to tell me say this phone? Nine that day, I put everything. Everything. When I need to go in the house, no to buy teacher and you send all things at the phone now, and the phone you send everything for me. This phone they go to now exam all. You say yes, we go to exam all. So when they play exam, how is the game now for? People never watch you. How comes if you can't teach you anything like that?
Another Combra don't question the work where invigilator them and serve people where the monitor exams can do.
One thing I get for say before examination they start at any hall, any school, then can get some invigilators. Invigilators them when they send for observe the exam. Then can at the hall, some then can at the gate, some then can do within and outside the compounds them. So my own idea if something they come on or something they go on when a wrong thing, I think say then people need to be responsible because if they send invigilators them for observe the exam, they work very well. I'm not thinking if malpractice can take place. But if anything take place, maybe then people need to be responsible.
As all this they be, former principal for government Rokel Secondary School, where same so happen for be former chairman for Conference of Principals of Secondary School, Sylvester Mew, don't also confirm say malpractice they carry on at school them and don't call for one committee where go help for raise awareness bottom and for address the issue but phone now schools.
I no say because of this hardship, when you say free quality, the number don't increase considerably. But every school you go, they get teacher with all day on payroll. That's now one of the major things we don't create problem. We got to talk to parents them. We got to talk to school authorities about this phone business within our school. Even the present was they don't see plenty phone now picking their hand. Even so area this they go find out say principal that lungi then go olam see involved per exam malpractice. A well school uniform.
Although government don't ban school camping for public exam, Sylvester Mew say the practice still a carry on and people for tap 'em.
We need to form a committee made up of seasoned people, preferably people who have been chief examiners or team leaders at WAEC, who have been principals of schools. They know the responsibilities of principal, they know the role of a chief examiner at WAEC. If we get them committee there, we work on it. And then every radio station for make a program on exam malpractice. it will restore the glory of Sierra Leone.
Over the years, plenty concern them don dey come up say WAEC dey seize results. Most of the result dem dem ki associate am to suspected examination malpractice. With the call of the president for make Kumbra dem tap for pay for answers, Sylvester Mew say because teacher dem no get better pay and as access to education don expand, teacher dem dey na schools dem wey no dey on payroll and government for ensure say dem put dem on payroll, and this na one way wey im say go help for tap examination malpractice. Truth Media be take them forget the side of WAEC but not be able to get response. We go give updates on this as new thing dem dey come up. For Truth FM, Emmanuel Boa the report.
Well, welcome back. This is the Truth Morning Devotion on Truth FM 103.9. We don't talk about the health sector. We can talk about education, civil society, and the Bar Association. I forget Commander Naya. Unfortunately, say he gets another appointment and don't go. But we still they talk about them because it's important. So this morning, I get the pleasure of getting at the studio. My very good friend, Alfonso Manley, we are the National Coordinator of the Civil Rights Coalition. Good morning, Alfonso, and welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me. Let me hasten to say this is a massive investment, wonderful studio, and I'm proud of you, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. We've been in it all.
Yes.
You know, thanks for all you're doing as well. Yes. Alfonso, the man don't be go to story no they done.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so they go for streets. Exactly. Alfonso, Al Sanko, every other term. Yes. You know, there will be stories about civil society. Then be they put government under pressure, you know, them million man march, you know.
Wow.
A lot of young people. Yeah, so I also got at the studio Abdul Karim Habib, one of the executive director for Network Movement for Democracy and Human Rights. Habib and now one panel people have been participating at the election for a new executive for the National Elections Watch, now a member of NEW, and they get concerns. There are petitions to the conduct of the election. We can't talk about that. Good morning, Habib, and welcome.
Good morning, Lamrona, and good morning, Sierra.
Thanks for joining us.
Also, let me just, it's like my co-panelists, we are actually comparing notes.
Yeah.
By commending this wonderful, I'll call out Sierra, please, these are the things we need to support, because this is really our own led media, whatever platform, we need to support that.
Definitely.
I really want to cause on us to support this kind of thing. Thank you very much for this kind of establishment.
Thank you, Habib. Thanks for coming as well. Alfonso, we've been in the talk before we come on here about the education sector. I know how much you don't spend time in from where the free quality education come to now. You've been in watch that video, President openly came out and say parents, school authorities, WAEC, you know, they aid and abet speaking them for involved in malpractice. You know, somebody on there in this sector, what do you think about the statement of the president?
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, I want to tell the president thank, but I also want for him for telling us, call all the people that were involved.
Who are the other people there?
Well, when the time they go on, I go call them because I don't think at the highest committee in education, especially basic education. I know everything that happened in the education sector before even the 2018. Now we've been go after COVID, where Dr. Kisner Topna been deputy minister for go monitor schools before they approve them schools. So I've been far too long at the education sector. I understand. Now, education malpractice don't erode or they erode the gains they for make in education. Education malpractice don't make the one day way they in school. Then CC education gets shortcut and not to till them for sweat for any longer. Then can just go and get their way for past examinations. And you get people that will they aid and abet that one day. Now you get three types of exam malpractice. You get you how they be before the exam, you get you how they be during the exam, you get you how they be after the exam. Now, let's look before the exams. I just want to limit them to public examination. I know I'm going to in school because now all this practice they start. Where you give picking assignments, you talk say that assignment say for carry return out with 5,000, 6,000. The picking on the lazy, not the study. Just hope so you get assignment someone out and just they come meet the class rep. Say, look me on 5,000, you write me name. We see the teacher see you pay 5,000 at 60. 10,000 na 70 na so they give the marks them. So the pikin they go that same habit say wa reach beke na the same way I for do. Right. Now you go to they call the education sector plan. The education sector plan, after I don't develop the education sector analysis, one of the things where the education sector analysis been pick up now, endemic corruption in education at all levels. See, it's a systemic problem.
From the schools, the ministry.
Everywhere, the ministry, the government as a whole, institution, it is endemic. If people then go there, read the education sector analysis in a voluminous book, or community parts of the team we do that one day, it's clearly stated. So when they develop this last education sector plan where they done so from 2022 to 2026, it has 9 objectives. Objective 7 in that education plan is eliminate all forms of corruption in education. And if you look the detail inside the education plan, it reference 2 documents in 1 institution. To my estimation, that is not adequate to eradicate corruption. It reference the teacher code of conduct. The teacher code of conduct gets 7 principles. They tell you about how for take care of school property, how for refrain from corruption, how for conduct yourself in a manner way, for make sure say involve parenting and they. It also reference the Anti-Corruption Commission. Mark you the Anti-Corruption Commission get the mandate 13 section 128 for fight corruption in education. And they have been doing that, they have been supporting the Ministry of Education. But then documents and they clearly make we don't know say corruption dey in education. Now like can fast to public examination. Where Beke they be, where NPSC they be. NPSC get limited exam malpractice. Where Beke and WAS they be. The ministry is involved in malpractice, some of their staff. WAEC is involved. The security apparatus. Those who supervises the exam, all of them are.
So it's not just the parents and they're just.
That's what president so can make a comment now. Me they add the other stakeholder, and this evidence the ACC. Now evidence the way ACC don't present to His Excellency the President in a meeting organ at ACC don't present names them. In fact, some staff then they look for now. Why now be done away. Those names are there. This is why we can say it with our full chest. And this is why President came out. Because before I believe say we privy to him, they must have brief His Excellency the President. All of them are involved in examination malpractice. It get different forms. One, they can do antum campism where then they go camp. Of late, the ministry say enough for camp. But that don't make no sense because they still camp. They still camp. You get camp the way they go.
And at the school then they organize this?
No, at the school, but waiting now they need the camp at the school again and they go there. And I don't believe say some ministry get mandates for purpose let no go sleep na person use. Yeah, but if you catch and they with something illegal, you get rights or can go court or for Olam. But you no go tell me say like this speaking no go study in amuse. So they remove those camp from schools because some schools them they do the camping at schools. Now then they ask parents for pay for them camp then you get 2 methods where they pay. One for a pikin feeding, 2 or if you want the questions. You dey get somebody then they collaborate with now where at most times he can they lie. Say look the question I will get for go left farm, why I go left farm at the pull one paper there at the printer. Now lie maybe no ever say because of late now waiting where they do the question they already carry the inside securitized bag. And for also members who come to WASNA international exam, the same question then they go for Ghana now the same question then go for Sierra Leone except if subject and different. But these are the same question. And Nigeria exam they begin 1 hour ahead. You know, say then they 1 hour ahead before we. So some people then get that network where they don't begin, you understand? Since if they don't begin 8 o'clock, now 9 o'clock to
then they send the
then they send them to win where they answer them, then send them at the picking and phone. You know, phone are one bit where they aid and a bit this exam malpractice. So they don't solicit some money, they either pay for the camp or either pay for the raw leakage. Now, when exam begin, now some area and they delay the examination by 1 hour. That 1 hour the person to go answer all them question is send at the phone. When you send at the phone, the picking and just the copy and paste. You can find out say they can see so result and call and say they collude. The same thing with this right now and that they right.
Don't seize the result.
Then seize them. Another way they be when they can have money and they contribute 100,000 loans. Then now for the class who that in at this particular center and they share and give police they ministry staff they WAEC they over the years waiting for us WAEC don't fetch for the number one civil society for monitor this was essential international examination. I don't challenge that, tell them say no make sense. Because when Timbo been there, it come with some rapid team. We been the go detect most of them thing that team be dey happen. So then begin say whether they inside the hall, you picking they timid, you know professional, we picking and tout all time excuse. So then go continue. But I'm glad the way His Excellency the President don't see how this exam malpractice they affect the picking in our school and they affect performance.
What's in the fundamental reason with this? Because before me you talk, I remember the previous administration, examination malpractice were concerned too. Take go to university. This thing they happen. We're investing a lot on free quality education.
So let me say the fundamental problem is huge. One, most teachers where they teach in our school not go to teacher training college. So then they use the teaching classroom for weights for better job. So they don't know pedagogy or method way for teach for let picking understand. So you go see some teacher they not get lesson plan. Lesson plan get 5 points. You take the picking from the known to the unknown. That like what you learn last night lesson, you remind them. You introduce the topic. You get guided practice. You get independent practice. You conclude the lesson. Any teacher will use that method for teach picking and you understand. And it's only those who are trained as a teacher. That's one. Two. Some teacher they grasp all of the subject matter like some mathematics teacher. They not go teach algebra. They not go teach fraction, but we can teach you decimal and simple thing. They know they grasp all of the topics they well. Thirdly, the school at the school level, when picking they do assignment, they don't make the picking lazy. Teacher then they will, not so all some teacher and they collect money for that assignment and then they use the very school picking them. Then they call them class prefects. Now when you get assignments and they get assignments fast, then they tell you say this assignment, in fact, and then they get test, then they threat you first, but at the end of it, they get for get test. When they get that assignment, we carry it on now with 10,000, then at 10 loan, now 60. We return with 20 loan, now 70, based on the money where they write say return. So at that level, the way they picking it from, I don't encourage and panda one day. It not used for study. He always believe say when I give money, I go pass this exam. So when the picking they go back here. Then they approach the picking and then parents them. Say, tell you mama, oh, get campo, this thing get for camo. Some picking and they go convince their mama and their mama self they buy into that. They don't the picking and they ensure say the mama buy smartphones for them. For exam. If you don't get smartphone and they ensure say them. So in fact, so the parents and they give them picking and them phone. Say me never buy for you, but go sit with me phone. So these are the fundamental problems. So when Senge been there as a minister, we get a community who go sign at Atlantic. Where civil society, police, ONS, all stakeholders been there, they then sign. But it should go beyond that. One, why do we allow teachers up to now in school, they don't have PIN code? So they see it as a way to make money for themselves. Yeah. Two, you see the living wage of teachers. I'm not saying it's a justification. I don't give you the issue. Like talk say why make it a continuity today. Most teachers are not paid living wage. Now let's say they pay teacher 1.5 million. Now most of the teachers live na distance and they go say also na Pademba or Shaka Stephen Street, Pato Street, then they come on at them mine, Kine, they roke, now the most of the teachers then they imagine almost then they pay for day, go and come, then get them family, get for pay lights, bill water rates, get for all of them thing so then they involve into them thing there so. So for examination malpractice, one, you get to get a robust school system. Where you say teaching and learning material should be there, teachers should be well paid, and you forget teacher the way they are the school. Now make any say teacher now then for go see the license teacher license or exam, where they part of the 2011 TSC Act. That act is being reviewed. Now that like lawyers, when you go for a big college, when you graduate, you will not go to court for go to any case, except you go to law school, and after law school, they have to call you to the bar. When once you call to the bar, you go do pupillage. There is a process. Before now, they say you're a barrister and solicitor. Good. And if you want to give some position and you say if you don't get 10 years, 15 years standing, experience. So we get forget that one, and now they don't get them. But if you go teacher, they go sit exam, forget license. The teacher back they wait 2-3 years before you get PIN code. They involve into them thing there. So if you put on a paper, if you find out say this being say ACC Scorpion squad self, no they even go. Because you don't find out the fundamental problems now, then they get the bad then because then they go catch phone, catch this, next year it happen back. Because the school, even subsidy where government they pay some school and the principal no more they use subsidy. No one else knows. It's only the principal and perhaps the board chairs who sign and the finance man know how they use subsidy in our school. Other teachers don't know.
There is a fundamental problem, Alfonso, but quickly before I go to Habib, how this generally they affect the free quality education? Because we see, the push where President Bill come with now the education sector. Very recently, I see when they talk about the tertiary education as well.
Yes.
How does they generally affect the education sector?
Well, generally they affect the education. They begin with firstly President Bill. President Bill know the attention will be the gear education for us, don't continue for GAM. We make Bokuti and not happy we they expect corrective measures from them. Now you get some schools then the principal they na favorism. They have no business to be there. No business. You understand? Before interministerial committee, they only met twice. Interference, they go on a university administration unabatedly. President is not saying anything.
Actually, they call for the resignation.
Yeah, because of their happenings, then they have been glad you go friend program can host me on that one day. I don't talk on a sister radio program. I want for thank you publish them because no one has the mandate to dissolve a university court. You don't have the mandate for go appoint a principal or VC of chancellor in a university without go through due process. What's the reason of the court? We all know the role of a pro-vice chancellor. How do you get pro-vice chancellor? Like University of Salona, Constituent College, you get DVC na IPAM, you get DVC na FBC, you get DVC na Commerce. Among them 3 DVC and then one they be where they appoint as pro-vice chancellor. So in a case they could appoint Professor Fodesa, we go na that health emergency. It is the pro-vice chancellor who should take over. But because the minister already shoot Professor Samai, we want to be Professor Samai say no, your competence is biochemist. Why do you now want to be a professor in public health? You agree. So she came with vendetta in the ministry. These are a problem where we don't be addressed by president. The president say nothing. So he coming out now to say examination malpractice, parents involved, this involved, nothing will happen. The same thing president talk one time for land. I know say judges they mix what has happened? The same thing continue to happen unabated. So president so me blame this on chief minister. It's unfortunate he has become a politician because the one they waiting at the radical inclusion camp and I know say no go take action on them because of the one political favor from them. But if he has not been politician, like me just go now Ministry of Basic Education, you shall send a big and wham. Any documents they read to the latter, if you not for be so, you know they be so. He has changed because of politics. So some of them tell him for take stand in front president say I have had this and this is contrary to what this education act say or university act say. I'm not seeing that from him.
The free quality education the president in foundation for waiting is say developing human capital when believe say na the springboard than the for the growth of any country.
Yes, sir.
Because from primary education to university, tertiary, now they help country for develop. You think, say, the free quality education has been a success?
It has been. But those successes, we're not able to maintain them against the day. The sustainability and the real challenge. For instance, if you start for supply teaching and learning material, continue, don't stop. If you start for fee subsidy before school open, continue, don't stop or don't delay. You see, if you start for say teacher them, if you don't teach for 10 years, you get picking at university, they will get scholarship. Don't delay, continue. But actually, nobody no go say from 2018 to now they are not being changed. I know. I'm reading those policies. Are they in the sector? Are they in the highest education group in a leg? The local education group. I know the gains that we don't make. And the ministry at times they do things they don't come to the public to engage. For instance, there is a document on how you approve school. There is a policy on how you use fee subsidy. There is a catchment policy. The issue of collecting data, the annual school census has moved from paper-based to digital. There has been an issue where we don't review the entire school curriculum. There has been an issue where we don't train P1 teachers, P2 teachers up to P4. And the entirety of all of those teachers, it has never happened because of programs the way international committee and support. There has been an issue. The lab 2022 care equipment na Boku lab. This examination they go on, so you go na the lab, they see nothing, they don't go sell all. Why integrity some of them schools they don't go sell all. School like pure, we equip the lab, all thing full up there. This exam, they not get nothing. Who side them go? And then lab, and then EU been buy them. When it was launched in Prince of Wales, I made a statement. Now this made them all like some of free for greater memory and they for tell them. You see? So
I don't the time forget the minister. Hopefully, because it's like I say, you know, government is spend a lot of money in the education sector, and we need. Then tell me now, me think say we need for the look at progress we don't make within the achievement, within the challenges. But if it looks like, you know, the problem still they continue examination malpractice to the point that the president have need for come out and say this is happening, it's worrying.
It's not only saying you should take action.
Yeah, I agree with you. There should be action because when you know the people already do them. If I would take action,
you say like the chief education officer and the chief government nominee now like. You say WAEC they be. You can call him and put some on your appointment and say, go into WAEC, do an investigation. All those who are involved with it, bring me their names.
Yeah. If changes not happen,
exactly. So in fact, the people that just remember now, then begin to send the same clip where president be talk for lands. Say judges are involved, parliamentarians. If he say the next morning they take action. If I send it in the world safe, land grabbers then.
Unfortunately, we can't talk about the serum badges. Well, quickly, let's talk to Habib. Habib, as a member of NEW, you have a petition. You don't shout me. You the petition which you refer to on constitutional and fraudulent elections of the National Elections Watch NEW. What are you concerned about this election? What's in na the bone of contention?
Thank you very much, Lamrama, for giving me the opportunity for that talk to the wider membership of NEW and also Sierra Leone. We really get trust in NEW over the years, the things they will be done to do. It is sad, you know, I feel so sad. Me had a bleed for National Elections Watch because me this year, Abdul Karim Habib, I mean, one of the founding member, and I will register NEW. Me, Francis Forthew, about 5. You understand? One of the things Mrs. Sese do. And only when I find the document for petition, you understand, for NEW, you understand, and now I find out the time will be the try for migrate from Registrar General to Corporate Affairs. Mrs. Samba he do amendment and pull my name. I still executive member na NEW. You understand? He pull my name. All I know the way I see that, I say, wow, that's so this summa. So cruel in behavior. You understand? That's what you do to me. So I'll not be ever no say Mrs. Samba go continue say it go like for continue na power until we Liberty TV interviewer they ask her, so you still want for run? So yeah, of course, if they want for make her run. I say, wow. So this woman still after 13 years, is still want for continue with constitution.
No, Habib, are you concerned about the process, or you're focusing on Marcella? You're making allegations about Marcella.
Yeah, I know the process the way they lead to this.
Okay.
Now the foundation are they lead so. You understand, eh? So this woman when he say he get for run, you understand? Of course, the district coordinators there when they form the larger number of delegates, you understand? They reach out to me. That was February 28th. They say, Habib, we don't find out say this woman want for go. I think say we for try for tell and say, you know, time don't due. You understand? So according to constitution, you understand, Lamrana and the listener, you understand that 2 years or executive member, but just from 2016 to just April 29. You understand me? Somebody else serve more than 13 years. You understand? So because you see that kind of movement from the district coordinators, then they decide and bring in illegal. You understand? Candidates where the secretariat not got no business with political business. You understand? They not got no business. You understand? They're supposed to be really off anything for do politics. Because they collect salary, we pay them, they honor employees. So the only person who gets right, now the political head, we not the madam chair, you understand? So all other staff, they don't get nothing for election. One of the things they do first, then go around without consulting SMC, the Strategic Management Committee, then go around, they conduct the election. The CAF cover where they bring camp to we, where they divide themselves in a one where they cover north, northwest, and western region as a returning officials. You understand, eh? So this CAF cover now they turn on Kawitam for be candidates and national. Then also the election itself, they're not done for conductor. The regional officials, you understand, eh? They will not do the election is when they forget we don't elect them, they win, now they now get the mandate for elect the national chair. They not do that one, they jump straight. Then also the election, there was nothing like guideline. Then we shout for where the agenda for this process, where the voter the delegate lists for this process, they not ever provide them.
Okay.
Lamana and listen, I will tell you, Maranchia not even declare until 30 minutes to. You understand? The pool himself. Now after he declares, he not run again. You understand, eh? So they also carry people they wait for can vote where they map the election. They not win. When they be former district officials then. They not win at all. They count them for they can't vote. You understand, eh? Whose political party ever will do that the way we think say political party now they criticize them for do the correct thing.
Abi, you participate in the election?
Yes, of course. Me not be candidate.
So with all them concerns there, why petition the election before even the election is held? Because I remember I had Reverend Naya he explained the election when they get right across the country.
Yeah, at least you know.
And I can imagine, say, if you now somebody when I remember and get concerned, why petition that process there? And even before contesting the election, why protest and challenge, say, no, I'm not going to participate in this process, free and fair.
So there was an agreement between me and my team. They not say I don't put all that I don't present to them. I said, guys, this I don't see that happen. They say, Habi, you not post we very stubborn. Now we don't camp forward for push for this woman go. Where you don't go, if you go current here, the one will continue for the day back. You understand? So you get for pipe down. You understand?
But it's about the process. Not Marcella conduct the election, right?
Yes, but no
one runs for the right.
Yes, but that is one of the disappointment I ever have in Ransford when one of the credible person I expect. Ransford going that election without no guideline. You understand? No agenda. No delegate list. You understand? Lamana. Now just like a 15 minutes to the pool, now they project the delegate list. Now project the projector.
But why didn't you challenge this whole process?
All of these things we are challenged within the whole but we were continuously intimidated by Reverend James Lai, where they call so. He is very good intimidating people. You understand?
But imagine how somebody go intimidate.
Oh yes.
In an election, they will not challenge and say, okay, write a letter and challenge the process. Say we are not going to participate in this process because participating in the process is justifying that you accept the process.
Thank God, it is really better when they try for sanitize and bring the integrity of National Elections Watch. This secretariat way at the talk so. We don't do mistake many years, and some of whom we don't talk about. They don't become so powerful that they don't respect more the constituents. In fact, during Madam Frances in days, you understand, there was opportunity always given to the constituents, like I said, for go outside, for go land, observe election. Everything has been narrowed to secretary, and the secretary has staffed the no more than the same. You understand? So me coming one was for him for change this narrative. And honestly, the secretariat was going to be like a real secretariat, not how they are powerful today. You understand?
So again, I'll come to Alfonso quickly, but I want to ask.
Yeah.
Why did you participate in this process?
Yeah.
And only come out with petition after the process? Why not petition the process that you're so concerned about before participating in it?
So
you agree because you know win?
No, I don't tell you the basis how me connect to National Elections Watch and how I don't spend not only human resource, financial resource in you understand? So we resident here in we get with National Forum, you understand? And we also get SMC Forum. We resident in there, but nobody not listening because there was already planned by Secretariat for manipulate this whole process. You understand? And if we now one of the people that watch for do the correct thing, it is a shame for now we reach to this level. You understand? What we don't shout on anything there. Yeah? In fact, even in we NCFC forum, one of our colleague, Jibril Masi by the US, said, why they bring ex-officials? Reverend James Lighter and they say, no, we just bring them because they've done their part of the process throughout. So we just carry the, for let carry witness, blah blah. Only for let see they all the name they at the delegate list. You understand? So it is shame, honestly. So me, Abdul Karim Habib, at the camp, at the talk to the National Elections Watch members, district coordinators, let them know say, me they can for really be able for sanitize this process and bring integrity in the whole process.
Okay, Habib, I'll come back to you. Alfonso, me and you've been the talk before now, and we were talking about getting institutions them for able to stand the test of time.
Yes.
And one institution where you talk about, I know you don't do some media interviews, now the Sierra Leone Bar Association.
Yes.
And how institutions and pressure groups them like bar association, civil society, go stay independent and play the role with them for playing society in holding public officials accountable. What are your concerns about the Sierra Leone Bar Association presently?
Thank you very much. Firstly, as a coalition, we don't take note of the last elections we happened at Kenema. After the elections, we also don't take note say the bar don't be sharply divided. During the course of the election, something strange will happen because there were a set of people who came to Bo. You know, so we say like them kind program in a Kenema, maybe they don't get all the hotels they will go able to host them. So a set of people they can't sleep na Bo. Strangely, when they come, they meet truck cross the road.
The green truck.
Yes. So all of them things and they happen at the elections. Not the point and say now they want and they go put the truck on. I make I say strangely that truck they cross the road. Now, when the election they done, what me be expect for C? Now for the leadership of the Bar Association for unite all members. We see the forming of lawyer society. And let me clearly state now, even in other Africa countries, they get one bar, but they get association, the way lawyers then they form. So the lawyer society in other Africa countries, into illegal group. We also see say the executive, they lost focus. Any survey lawyer society go now for let them go, they go say they are not legal, they not register. And this is why in some of me programs I don't attend, I don't even call on the institution they were responsible. And sure say seamlessly that group they register because holding them back not for register, I not see the need. I not see the need. It makes no sense. Thirdly, ever since the election they done na Kenema, me na layman. Right?
You know to land.
No. I expect safe issue they come, even as I be activist. The Bar Association don't always the way they guide we, they give an opinion on the law. They will not interpret the law because only the Supreme Court will get a mandate. But they will give an opinion. For instance, it's only the lawyer society who came out. You who get this alala pantrapartite illegal na gentleman agreement or gentleman. It was a Sengbe Mara who came out from the lawyer society for advice say in fact this kind of agreement and for don't can go to parliament like when they do the Rome Peace Accord and when the moral guarantor then come part of the recommendation it speak towards Dandy. I'm not expecting Dandy from lawyer society. I they expect say bar association that then for the so we don't get a divided bar. And let me talk. If we get the Legal Practitioner Act of 2000, I always done the quote is because of very serious reason. Now, Part 2 of that act established the General and Legal Council. Now the highest body that the way they talk about legal people, they go regulate how they go now the bar, this, that, all of them for comport themselves, conduct themselves, all of them things then they. Now, in that act day, section 3, subsection 1C, they talk about the composition now, that section 3. Subsection 1C, they talk say the Bar Association for elect 6 people then for going to that very important body day. 3 for them they not less than 15 years standing. Another 3 for them they not less than 10 years standing. If this Bar Association is sharply divided, it means that on a cabal who una gets. Now they normally they nominate. Maybe they are not competent for Canada body like this. One me party what me they discuss. I don't talk all the program that I don't go talk say, I Our Lawyer Society, the AGM, it look like all the sober lawyer they now. Lawyer Society, then they that tells you that there was a need for reconciliation. Because when you look Lawyer Society, these are not opposition, guys. So the Bar Association lost focus.
They should have stayed and challenged the crowd and said and they challenged and challenged.
No,
They should have stayed.
No, listen what they talk. The presidents, I also give example of after the 2023 election, when the opposition was saying they're going to parliament, when the more guarantors then come, President Bio himself agree for saying no that and get important role. Then get give and take. They say, you go no me they go, almost months no go for pay backlog. Then get to dandy. They say, we they call them political prisoner. Una release them. Then get to dandy. You went at the leader, now you they bend backward or be soft for make sure say reconciliation take place. And then they go to parliament. Issues be back and come on at parliament. Then can make dialogue say then go back. But the current leadership of the Bar Association not able for unite the bar. So what is done to go at the public, because I believe say one of the people that would stand now civil society activists will be done the Nikki Spencer.
Oh yeah, Nikki.
Now then go don't get from the public where they say but the bar divided though we want us where they can unite the bar. So what make we self kind to this advocacy? We see people then they go for go left their receipts. Now the office of the treasurer to the point that they do video say look on at the secretariat at this so the treasurer no dey. When they come out the treasurer they can on social media say look me or look the book. Yes, that hide and seek. Well this now honorable professional legal profession, you know, a guarded profession, not for the panentins and to them day. Won't be small. When lawyer go church lamran about the front field and they go put am.
Yeah.
Then they take lawyer like a demigod. Anybody who men a free tongue like a you. Now Benjamin Lane, who said that Shell petrol station been there, a set of judge and Justin, I didn't be the good game, so they safe no more. When they come out and go belly a pack, nobody they go sit down among them. If you they pass, they say this now lawyer they pass. You they cancel. No, they pass. You need to go to a club, you meet lawyer, they drink, they dance. You know they see them. It's a noble profession, but of late they know water down all around it. So the point that even the law school, you see the kind of investigation where they go.
Yeah.
You see the law school director waiting open up say. So we believe say Madam Tuma not provide that leadership for unite the bar. The bar don't continue for be divided. We believe say and before not ensure say and bring the whole time together and then move forward. That has not been achieved.
The bar for been get the AGM. We've been get commander now, but then don't postpone them.
Yeah, we now one of the pressure group we cause down there.
Yeah, so in instances like
and
this,
I guess a recommendation for
yeah, now I want to ask you, in instances like this, what needs to be done
four things
for unify the bar?
Four things. And I'm saying this directly to Madam Tuma Jabi. Firstly, that election will happen at Kenema, they ever happen again at the bar. We will never accept it as civil society. I want for guarantee all lawyers, as long as una go through the process, you una the vote or be voted for. Two, therefore ensure say all the one that we don't go pay in a bank, when we get issues of them sleep, let them tell the treasurer say if you know the day, let give instruction to that the day na the secretariat. For say anybody can left his sleep, he sign with book. For say this person no left his sleep, he take in detail. When you can go process them, because sometimes we get for going to court. And the one back when they go left his sleep, sometimes they get for get matter na court, and then they get a survival. That's one. Number two, since you don't postpone this election, and because of this awareness don't come now, we believe say all the one will not be done go pay in a bank. If you allow them for go pay, because what make me give that cut-off line of the 29, that because this election will be June, I think 5 and 6. But because you know the big game, you don't postpone them, you don't put any other dates, we don't postpone them, because now they miss the one for manipulating selection. Now not to Muscat the one block now do. Now for prevent certain people they don't go vote, they're not gonna accept that day. Allow the one and they for register because you don't postpone the election, so they too no. So then go kind process them. That's number 2. Number 3. You for publish the delegates list way before the election, in a sense that Lamran Abba is a lawyer, Lamran Abba na this chamber I name this, if it possible put in nil. Sometimes we get Boku Usman Bar the way na the association, let confusion no go be. But I believe say we no na the pass through the bar, no get number. Na go wait for no say this na this Lamrana, this na the other Lamrana, this na the other Mame Koma, because Mame Koma then Boku, Mame Kamara then Boku. We get a legal profession. Make sure so you publish that list day. And that list day for be verified by anybody who get for go vote. If there are disputes, you for don resolve all of them disputes
before the
election. If Madam Tuma and executive no do that one day, they will never hold this election. We will support the one day wey they want disenfranchise. Be una left for make una issue una go argue and a court, una bring on a public. You see bloggers now they post say look the type 1B election, they ridiculous them till not be know the legal profession for una the kind of social media all kind talk una they talk. We the direct una now.
So somebody go ask, what is your interest in the organization? You are not a member.
That's everything I'm interest. Yeah. In most of the institutions the way government gets, the agency there. Membership into the agency, you get lawyer they represent. For instance, SLBC board, the bar association for same member there.
Yeah.
If this bar association now bad bar association will not credible, that person will go sit down discuss the SLBC board. Who say me for go raise me voice for talk, then go put bad policies and they go even prevent me for go talk there. Now seats, they get representation, they get baku side. You know when they send.
Yeah.
And this send when they send, the waiting go be limited to the one they waiting in favor of this executive. So you waiting on the other side, you will see say no now the lower society, now go the pull press release no more. And after that election, we will not see anything for the body they take critique. We don't get so many conflicts where people they discuss about constitutional issues. What they for can give an opinion. You party, if I would draw the distinction between you and your party, now when they give an opinion, now the very constitution where you party make, now they give an opinion. So then they blame you. Now the very law when pass now parliament they give an opinion. And not to you they do, and now the membership they call. Everybody knows say Kamal na be APC. But say Kamal the APC distinguish with the bar.
Yeah.
Everybody knows say JFK na member of APC. But distinguish APC business with the bar. So all lawyers, no one no go say no go in a political party. We cannot because political party need legal representation. Even all that they do, it borders around laws, so they can get them there.
Una offer mediation.
We are not mediating. We are guiding the process for make sure say the election free, fair, transparent. We don't want to election undone. They can't cry. Kenema will be sleep now. We win. Say them go cross talk, vote. We don't see all of that. They can able make peace. So this election we don't put we foot down for 72 words are united bar. Plus we go bring the bar association come together. Plus we go pull politics come up and this bar association. Plus we go when they say plus we for go represent you now by go pick the right person where they have the right standard and the right caliber. Plus we go can't confusion or go be in a law school. Last time one team pick with the director of law school talk. We're very critical and it's true because we get a complex. That can build in the way that they build in a law school. It need car park of over 200 to 300 motorcar. If the man tell you say yes, we not forget secretariat, but if he insists for bill now with this kind of bill, you say people then go park motorcar. They bring confusion come. You don't understand man in it's only unfortunate whether man they go in government not set committee. I believe say that committee they go look into that day. But that committee I rather they hasting up small.
Yeah, let me say 8 weeks. I think I reach out to the Attorney General say for check.
And one of the possibilities where they say they stand for vice president, I think Nikki Spencer. And what make me self see, I see Nikki Spencer back, they go complain at the media. Say I can't left me receipt so I don't count to now. If video the building, he ask the gentleman, you get mandates for collect me sleep. He say no. How do you want a secretariat? Now man, if somebody can around for get letter for you. If I can't over the letter to you, or if you meet anybody now, I can get letter say Gila Mrana. And I go take her. Well, if you talk say no, this sleep now the treasurer hand. And when the people then go to the treasurer another appear. As they go so kind of social media, I don't want this year can play cook the day. This now noble profession, no one can send it. So this election has to be free, fair, transparent. Anything below down they would ensure say this election they not go conduct them except to meet some parameters. Then they so the way we get a bar now, we get a bar, we're well seasoned, we're well respected, we're able to take national position devoid of politics.
Okay. Thank you so much, Alfonso. I'll come back to you for a closing statement. But Habib, quickly, could you consider yourself as a bad loser?
Not at all. Not at all. Honestly, in fact, one of the things we are for correct for say the national elections watch election we happen will not ever protests and also we allow the election go on. We know once as a matured election observation and very renowned, respectable civil society organization in Sierra Leone, outside Sierra Leone, where they conduct election, we go set a lot of scatter box, you understand? We don't force go to that kind of level. So presently, what do they do? You understand? That's the real way. You understand?
When you bring dispute to the organization,
I don't know. No, I'm bringing sanity and integrity. You understand? Because if among we don't raise and not respect, not the calm, nobody know the listing. And some of the
you congratulate the winner after the election.
No, that is wrong. Now let me tell you, people they say down they so if I go embrace Abigail or Timab, I'll congratulate her because I lost. I embrace Kev. I embrace Abigail. You understand? That is one of the maturity where some people, very big people, where they don't know.
Okay.
You understand? I embrace her. They are not my enemy. You understand? We are all citizens. We are all Sierra Leonean. And in fact, three of us are coming from Wamba. You understand? So they are my brother and your sisters. You understand? So that kind, no sure what they say, congratulate Kev. That's wrong. They don't even understand what
you don't talk to Kev after this election. Have you engaged him that you get concerns, you get legitimate concerns, and you want to see how una go sanitize the organization?
So before the process, the election itself, Kev meets me, say, let me step aside for an hour. And say, why? I say, when you don't get intention for Timab, say 4 days ago, what's happened? We say na secretariat. Tell them that it's Timab. I say, really? I say, secretariat do not put you in a very embarrassing position. Now you want to be embarrassed, you understand? I say, I don't think say you for go ahead. So wait, he tell me, say, okay, let all man do the campaign. You understand? And because that the district coordinators then they actually call me, they can't where people that come, Madam Marcella was not neutral, James Lai was not neutral, the finance manager was not neutral, the accreditation officer was not neutral. They all, they come, where they put fear in the minds of the voters. You understand? So at the end of that election come, however, but for we, you understand how the process take to that level. Now with the petition, and you ask since then. From there we are called to take, and nobody never reach out to me for anything. You understand? For whatever, and we don't try all remedy internally. The election happened in 29. We petition letter only come on the 13th of last month.
Okay.
You understand? They wait until again after that petition. Nobody not reach out to me for anything. Even the strategic management committee never reach out to we, you understand? So we now try for engage with lawyer.
You go court?
Of course, we lawyer don't give 48 hours. You understand? We are waiting for that 48 hours. And yesterday they acknowledged receipt of the letter. So we think say maybe if them proactive, you know.
What did they ask for redone of the election?
In the first place, the elections are null and void. You understand? We ask for independent body for come back for redo election, and you understand? And the one that all involved in that malpractices, you understand? They all for actually go off the process.
Okay.
Not bring in people that we need trust, so they go for conduct some very well. So new we will forget. In real respect, we forget, even though this one is real serious mess up, and because I keep saying this, you understand? Mrs. Samba for no say. If I don't hand over a very good, peaceful, respectable dignity, you understand, that kind of fear with her, but it made herself not neutral. You understand? She was dancing after election, kind of thing, and you understand, they were sharing money to people.
Is it about Marcella not supporting you and supporting your opponent, or is it about the process?
No, but she don't.
Because she didn't conduct the election.
She doesn't
conduct the election.
So she doesn't even suppose, in my opinion, to take any side, you understand? But openly, she took side, you understand? So, like, yes, they don't force me for go, but they bring somebody who are going to remote control, you understand? And there's
okay, for a big man, but how can someone remote control?
Okay, well, we don't do inside the system, we serve yourself, you understand? Even though, honestly, sorry for that, talk to me, co-panelists, they give more opportunities to me, co-panelists, whatever, but that is what, I want to talk to the entire membership, you understand? Let them understand, see, I don't want, based on the background, which I don't spend resources inside new, I don't want for letting you get in any trouble. You understand? Want for continue for work. So let them able understand the point where they come. And me and my colleague, we're in a bigger Stevie and Mrs. You understand? For let them know, say we want for let respect it. Even if we not be talk about this process, you understand? People already don't know. Because in fact, the election, the entire thing not be transparent. No media house not be invite. For let cover the whole process because it was well game plan. You understand how it comes. So you understand. So one for let we bring it real. You understand sanity so that we'll get with respect we will deserve as a coalition where we criticize politics in this country.
Thank you so much, Habib, for your time. And we don't get your points. Hopefully, we will get a response possibly from the president, or you don't make allegations against people and then get rights to reply. They can, if they feel like they can respond to it. Alfonso, finally, there's no date for the AGM. Then say go happen, then go make an announcement, then constrain with logistics and all of that. As somebody where they call for a free and transparent process. What the next step with this? You plan for engage the executive?
Thank you very much. Firstly, in one of the sister program them, I listened to the PRO before now. They say everything they in place for conduct this election. Then now before we come up. We will come up now with this kind of civil, they talk as civil society, so and then say no, but point it makes sense. Just yesterday, I see this press release. But what you have for advice, there not be a technique for extend the mandates. Because if you put that kind of press release, you forgive date, say na so date for elections. Right. So I am saying within not too distant future, let not pass 1-2 weeks, let them not give dates for the AGM. That's very important.
Okay.
And let them not prevent anybody will not be non-pay. We want go pay. We not lawyer. Don't want to that the press they say without areas. Then they come out to explain and what they mean. Because if someone don't go pay for this year, we go for go vote. You go begin to and say, 1967. We something you know me cannot buy it. It go bring problem. Let there be clarification. Press release coming out should not be ambiguous. If I've been a press release, we made the layman for able to read because they're part of this advocacy. So I want to wish all of them well. And after what you want for see, now for let the bar, they all come together back. And at the appeal, let they allow Lawyer Society for register. It's not an illegal group. And pointing finger at them saying our opposition doesn't make sense. Now that one they make the bar association, then kind of deviate their attention for progress with them for don't make.
Okay.
So please let the election be in not too distant future.
Thank you so much, Alfonso. Thanks to Habib as well. It's very interesting that we learn colleagues and we for the guide win processes. It looks like now we the guide them now and I don't think so. Bar Association for Adopt, it's a business limited by guarantee, but also sludge self-register. I think that for adopt the sludge model.
Yeah, well, electronically you can pay. No need for go.
I don't need for go there. Send me receipt.
You want you put more past sludge election.
No.
Because they cannot say nobody no. Let process and procedure.
The point we get an electoral body.
Yes, exactly. Sludge.
Every time before the election. Like you mentioned, processes that they for nominate people, for petition people. If they want contest, the list they come up before the triennial or AGM. You go see if you name them or not there. If anybody want challenge, you go challenge.
It means that Lamra will get laws and their laws and they operate.
No, but
like national elections, so I will tell you, say you understand. We lost the all. Now we are not get the opportunity for make it. We lost the all up to that. I tell you, you understand. They're not ever able, we not even for meet national meet for endorser.
So then, now we the members them agree say, now we the my members then get association or organization. Now we the members them we want to go AGM, not to go sing and dance no more. We don't discuss the matters of the association. Now sludge we agree say anybody will hold political appointment. You know they serve now the executive.
Thank you.
You the vote, but they not the vote for you. If you left political appointment,
in fact, they say self they know me for the big member.
No, member then our colleague then can participate. But we set up the system where nobody no go get that one power day. Also, we only meet nobody they are powerful pass even the executive. Anything the executive want to do, then they call meeting and seek, now members then they make institution because the institution they are then for able to serve the test of time.
Yes.
Then for go beyond individuals because we all get to interest.
And on our last election, I've been so really impressed.
Yeah, no, we
won the election. Nobody know Habib.
Even the
because Allah not the day.
Yes,
but you see, I know about put small span.
Even the loser,
I mean, concerns we don't raise this BNTM even before the election. As to how new they operate. Yes, but me waiting me glad for my colleague. Let them try for resolve them. Courts go able resolve them. But again, clearly, me don't know new. We are foundation member, National Youth Coalition. Anybody who don't work at the secretariat, no for contests and elections.
Okay.
But let me know the new way me apply for election at direct civil rights coalition.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I don't want to be on time, but thank you so much. It's 10. Thanks so much. Thanks so we guest them.
Next time, can we go ring the bell and money for education? This video answer.
Yes. She be giving a big brain.
This is our station.
Yes.
National Elections Watch. We want sanity and integrity. So we must come back.
Ring that fine.
Okay. Elections respect. We have to all players there.
Okay.
So I work together.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us this morning.
I'm proud of you, man. This place, man, is massive.
Thank you.
For support.
Civil society and the media, we really for work together because we get a role for play. The public, they watch people are not able to talk for themselves. Then they expect we for stand for them for certain things. And we are not perfect people. We all get through challenges, but at least for a very long time, successive administration we don't deserve in winning role.
Sure.
There will come a time other people and go come and play their role there. But with conscience, we know say what they do and for God and country. Thanks for joining us, gentlemen. Now then the program, they continue tomorrow again. Settle meets back. Stay safe. Continue for stay with media. Bye-bye.
Respect to all massive and crew. It's been a long time, been away from home. That's why me come back. The way me sing things like one, me bring you these conscious reggae vibes. Jah be my guide, Rastafari. Papa, you been tell we say, make we trust the process. But man, it is called the progress of the process. We are in suit and tie, and dirty character. Thief man, they all a thief now, this is them batter. I, Rasta man, me know Eric Cock and Bull, me represent blue, white and blue. That's what me have to do. You meet the water dirty, you know it make it settle. And then you jump beside, you don't dirty and more.
This is Truth